The dot bot got undefined at some point, so we're going live. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Majora's Mask Season 4 Randomizer race. Today we have losers bracket semifinals of Dodo versus bcguppy. I am your restreamer / co-commentator Cemetery, joined in the booth by Spec and Tony Big Blind. Tracking for us today, we have Saberstorm. So say hello, everyone.
Hello.
What's up? What's up?
Super exciting race. You know, semifinals of the loser bracket. What do we got? 3 or 4 total matches left in Season 4 as a whole, so we're hoping for a good one with this.
It's very interesting that we got so many upsets and stuff in the middle of the bracket, but now it went all the way back to the top of the top players. And me, I guess, but whatever. Dodo and Boo and Guppy.
I'm
hey,
loving
listen here, Mr. Finals.
I'm loving Dodo's file name, by the way.
Actually, it is unoptimal. If you need to save scum, he's gonna need to delete the second one, huh? The time loss, kinda cringe.
And maybe he'll delete the second one right before the start.
So, just to give you two a heads up, we have a captain's hat on Clock Tower Ledge.
Okay.
So it's just interesting. It's kind of a what's it called, like a time bomb of if you're gonna go for the song raw or if you're gonna wait for a bomb bag. It's usually best to wait a lot for the bomb bag because what's the song gonna do? It can only be healing or maybe the rare sonata for a crucial item on Kita right away, but other than that, you're usually kind of chilling until stuff kind of gets dried out.
Now, obviously it's storms so that you can do bean chest, stump chest.
And some chest will have your bombs.
Yeah, obviously.
Back when this was Season 2, non-opponent start, I always thought that Storms was the best starter, especially since there was no CSMC for the stump chest, so every chance to do it like right away, it was amazing. So I always thought Storm's start was actually amazing.
And our runners are off.
Good luck.
Good luck, have fun, or good fun, have luck. But
luck, fun, have good, some would say. I don't know who would say that, but someone.
Apparently someone must have said at some point. And just like that, we both have our captain's hat.
Oh, Guppy's so cheeky. He's not getting the captain's hat right now.
I guess maybe the thought is like, well, I mean, they're either going to get it by going back, or they're just going to go south and just say, I'll get the captain's hat when I get it when I have to go to the clock tower. Maybe end of night 3, unless I get like bomb bag really early.
$20 in the tree, so we can get the cheap purchase off of Tingle.
It's always nice to have.
Anything useful?
No, but that's a land title deed for 40.
Oh, it is really tempting to just go for the 40. And whoa, 100 on the grass, even better. But it's very tempted to just force out the land title deed because they could have a very good reason to go to the hotel and do the toilet hand right away. Maybe there's a midnight meeting, so I doubt they're gonna do that, but always tempting.
There's room key.
Alright.
It's a bulky early stockpiling package. It's kind of nice to see.
As long as you want to grind the 40 to go actually
Iconic Canyon is WA.
Always. Definitely a late WA. Yeah. Honestly, I prefer the later WAs though, rather than like Termina Field WA. Everyone loves that one.
I hate Termina Field WA.
Oh, that is beautiful. Laundry Pool and Twin Islands Foolish.
Okay, well, we don't have to worry about Letter to Calf.
True.
You know what? I was gonna comment, I guess, over the fact that Guppy didn't get the captain's hat. Because Laundry Pool is foolish, they might be looking at, you know, clever ways to get the ferry in East Clocktown. And that would mean that Guppy maybe is gonna go from east to back to the South Clocktown, you know, area and stuff, taking that exit. You know, saving 70 seconds on the captain's hat grab, but whatever.
What was the
Honestly,
other? What was the other foolish?
It was Laundry Pool and Twin Islands.
You know, it's kind of a...
That's a mid-tier, yeah.
Yeah, kind of mid, but there's always the thing where you still have to check all the tingles if you don't have mountain access.
Swamp Spider House, dead.
Swamp Spider House has Swamp Title Deed.
It'd be nice to peek the Goron Village Ledge item that's gonna confirm not have anything.
I guess I will say also about the saving Captain Sat, it's not something like you're very commonly going to use in your first cycle, so maybe Guppy's just saying, well, I don't really need it in the first cycle, I'll just get it right before I end my first cycle when I'm forced to go to the clock tower anyways for the song.
Chloe, I think we're good with Saber, but thanks for offering. Snowhead Temple is full.
With the song even, so interesting ramifications.
It could be our last song.
Could be storms, or could be some logic to untangle.
Or it could just be Lullaby.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's why. Good old Lullaby on our blue boss worm.
Honestly, Snowhead Temple is a pretty good one to get foolish, though.
Yeah, Snowhead Temple is always, you know, getting that one for always doing go mode, kind of... Or you're gonna do it for the post. It's always weird, because it's either a short dungeon to do last, which is bad, or you're gonna do it because the post-tempo checks anyway.
And half the post-temple checks are actually foolish as well, so you're really just doing it for like 2 checks?
The 2 in the Mountain Village are very, very precious, and the opportunity to route Keaton Mask there, no, very, very good.
Oh yes, you definitely want to route Keaton Mask there.
Of course. I mean, why not?
46.65 for Guppy.
I think I'm really not great at the horse race, and I got my first 47. I got like a 47.99, which is my first 47 in a tournament race, and that felt really good.
Okay, just $100, and Matter Realm only having $20. So we're getting lots of money.
Yeah, awkward locations to have the big money. I guess Dodo is in better shape than Guppy, but I think it's not gonna matter.
Unless Bang 3 has something important. Then
It's a
routing
Bank
in...
1 rush time.
Yeah, the grass chest, you definitely write that one down, but...
Great,
Yeah!
great location for the time loss.
Let's go.
Oh, Dodo doesn't have the laundry pool foolish.
Ooh.
It's not gonna cost him anything,
Blast
really,
Mask.
Hey.
So that would probably have us route in Graveyard sooner.
Close enough to bombs in the bomb shop.
Oh yeah, we might see. I think Guppy. I would bet Guppy's definitely gonna go for that, but Dodo maybe for the night 1 graveyard for the old lady wait. I bet Guppy is 100% gonna go for it. Dodo, I don't know. He might stick to the traditional, or even invert after the terminal app at least.
Definitely a lot of options you can go for here.
And move Mask on Guru.
It'd be nice to know this is not required, but well, whatever.
True. No fun instruments today.
At least we don't have to worry about Letter to Cafe, no matter where we find it.
It'll be great toilet paper if we can find it first cycle.
Oh, Guppy actually bought the land title deed instead of over depositing. That is so dirty. Because he would be over $100 if he deposited, but now he gotta. It's probably the best opportunity to buy that land title deed, period. Because who knows when the distance weapon is gonna show up.
He equipped the land title, dude. So is he gonna go south?
I wonder, but he doesn't have a bow.
Okay, so that was just a regular brown chest on Bomber's hideout.
Guppy also, I think this makes sense for Guppy to do observatory here. He's trying to skip a story, and he already knows he's gonna do a lot of stuff during night 1, the whole graveyard thing.
Yeah, observatory today having Fierce Deity Mask.
Can never pass up Fierce Deity's Mask.
Oh, you don't want a Kokiri Majora?
Nah. I mean, it would definitely be interesting from our perspective.
I would love to have that required in, you know, the winner or the final match, the grand finals of having Kokiri Majora.
You just got to make a gentleman's agreement.
Content-wise, that's amazing. Oh yeah, that could be that. I'm not willing to get to that agreement. Like,
Only
not at
problem
all.
is if you get sword upgrades, you're not gonna have the Kokiri Majora.
Yeah, it's just like no FD Majora. Shake hands.
When you get the sword upgrade from an unavoidable gift item like Swordsman. Run invalid!
Gotta reset, guys.
Yeah, sorry, we have to restart the race. They picked up the Gilded Sword. Or the Razor Sword.
I gotta admit that everything that has been on my mind right now is the Guppy not picking up Captain Zed, because I'm trying to see the possibility of him saving time by not grabbing it right away.
It's really bugging you, isn't it?
I can't see. I think he's... Because right now he's gonna do what? Like, he's gonna get the fairy double time? What is he gonna do? No, oh, it's room key double time.
Yeah, he's
maybe.
gonna go set up Anju's check-in, and then we'll go grab Captain's hat afterwards. I don't know.
I wonder if he's gonna exit from the upper floor to get the fairy there. I think that's a really good strat for a Laundry Pool Foolish. But you have to hit the fairy, and it moves around quite a lot.
And the room key is big.
Big chest.
Oh yeah, Dodo doesn't have that.
That's
Postman's
Postman's hat.
A
Combo
winner.
extender.
One item leads to another, leads to another.
Yeah, Guppy, I guess he's on the like marginally skipped a story. Oh yeah, he's like on time to go to Anju right away and not wait anything more.
Oh yeah, Beavers was dead too.
Mm-hmm.
I was
waiting
trying
a
to
little
type
bit
other
slow.
hints and I missed them.
Look at this. He's getting the time that Anju is taking to get to the reception to move a little bit more, so he's closer to the upper stairs.
Nope.
Oh no, never mind. Guess we're not gonna see upstairs fairy today. Might skip.
We're trying to overanalyze Guppy here. Guppy, one of our fastest runners in here. Ocean Spirehouse Day 1 is dead, by the way.
Thank
Can you imagine
Jeez.
there's more content of not getting Captain Zed on Clock Tower and Laundry Pool Foolish for like, you know, talking for days?
Okay, the Dongo time.
Oh, there's we go. They invert. So yeah, Dodo's saying what I mentioned before. He's gonna do the safe terminal lap, inverting and then ending on graveyard probably. It seems a little bit
Ooh.
late. I think he's gonna be fine.
S4 wallet off the Postman's hat.
Okay, that's our normal wallet.
10 minutes, 20 something wallet. How's that for season 4?
Nah, I'd say that's average.
That's about average, yeah.
Eh.
Now, if you get it like on Clock Tower Ledge, that's normal season 4.
Yep. I wonder if Guppy's taking this routing just to grab the Captain's hat now. Yep.
Yep.
I have to imagine if they don't get Bomb Bag, they don't do this routing, or if they don't have the Blast Mask, they don't do that, but...
I think it's literally because of Laundry Pool Foolish that Guppy got away with this.
So
Otherwise,
what
you know,
if
time loss.
what if Graveyard is completely dead?
That'd be funny.
Yeah, it was absolutely not hinted at all, right? We're just...
Yeah, we're just speculating because we got that early Captain's hat.
It kind of
I mean, we've used up
They can't really
all of our
fit-
foolish hints, so...
We only have 2 over. We have our 2 foolish hints so far.
No, we have 3. Laundry Pool, Twin Island, Snowhead Temple.
Oh yeah. No one
Yeah,
says
so
I know
there-
how to count.
Yeah, there's no way to roll out of Ikana Graveyard then.
Guppy's managing to get so much done in before night 1.
Yeah, he's really extending this year. I wonder what's on his mind because of the fairy and Laundry Pool situation. Because like he's extending the day a lot. Maybe he's looking into getting the night transition naturally rather than playing double time. I guess it works. I guess if you really synchronize this correctly, he can get the transition inside the dongles, which will save him a double time and a time transition.
Rotai Kana pillar is a small, by the way. Small brown.
Noted. And we are seeing the graveyard play from Dodo. Gosh, all these repeated hints.
Yeah, where's our new data? Come on.
All we've seen is Swamp Spider House, Ocean Spider House, Beavers. I think we've
Beavers,
seen
Twin
doubles
Islands,
for
Twin
literally
Island.
all of them. Yeah, and I think we saw our double Twin Islands too. That's so great.
Yeah, one's in the normal gossips, one's in observatory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in the end, Guppy didn't resist a temptation and just got the fairy during the daytime the normal way.
Okay,
It's
Kita
fine,
is not
absolutely.
going to be needed.
Big
This is
chest
a
in the
biggie.
grotto.
Hey, it's Razor Sword. So,
Hey,
I mean, that's going to make it easier for your what you're doing down here. Your Iron Knuckles.
that's true.
Oh yeah, that is very important actually.
Takes half as much damage, half as many jump slashes, pretty much.
I consider this a bailout because they don't even have bow. Bow is amazing for the second phase and whatnot.
Yeah, but I mean, it's
I
like
do
fine
crowd
even if you
tab
don't
for the
have
second
it.
phase.
I
I do
feel like
crowd
Now I
tab.
really wonder what's on Guppy's mind because now he's farming up to the 200. I think he's gonna get a transition that has a transition outside on Road to Swamp. Although I think he's gonna skip a door entry. No, not even that. I don't think there's time for getting 4 bushes instead of 2 and then 2. I don't know if I made myself clear. Because when it goes from day to night, the bushes respawn. Although maybe it's just from one day to the other.
Dude, killing these bats though without the bow is annoying at times.
More without the magic, but it usually works out.
At least you have the Blast Mask to at least get one good AoE attack in.
So we haven't had much here. We're 15 minutes in. We haven't had too much. We had Blast Mask and Captain's Hat. We haven't had a bow. We haven't had hook. No transformation map.
We still have a small bulk to go through in terms of checks, but yeah, that's... Oh.
Dampe dicking required for couples mask.
Oh.
Maybe Guppy just got massively rewarded. At least he's gonna skip having to go to the place again. Maybe it's not a big deal, but Dodo definitely wish he had this. He's gonna wish he had this hint before.
Well, no, I mean, honestly, you still have to go at least once before night 3, or else you can't do the other graves.
Yeah, and
Well-
Guppy's gonna do.
We are
He's gonna
rewarded.
do all that in one go, right?
Yeah, we're rewarded with the information. Oh, okay, new way boss Nova. The Captain's Hat is now required for 2 things.
Guppy being very thorough in scumming the paper. Maybe that's why he went there. I think he went there just to pass time naturally, to then go to Graveyard, and he took it to scum the paper. Red 1 extra
Oh!
gossip stone.
Dodo taking a fall.
Oh,
Oh, that was so clean, though.
That those recoil flips, yeah.
No, the first one was a recoil. Oh, yeah, I guess the second one was like a recoil flip off the bat.
I was gonna make
that
fun
was
of him for
gross.
not knowing the Why You So Epic strat, but that was kind of good. He has to wait
Keaton
for the
Mask
cooldown.
Online title deed.
That's so gross.
Did you immediately go check it if you're safe scumming the land title deed?
Yeah, I think that's what that's what Guppy's doing.
Yeah, you have to do this individually, super awkward. It's very bad, but you have to do it.
Also, such clean Iron Knuckles.
And that is the second Iron Knuckle down for Dodo.
Just don't get Cafe Mask, please.
And it's Cafe Mask. No, kidding.
Oh,
It is a big chest.
oh.
No, that's Deku Mask.
Okay.
It is really nice.
So that is 3 times required for that Captain's Hat.
Yep.
It's really nice that Dodo has this item early, but unless there's Goron on Deku Playground, I think they're gonna converge soon, and Guppy's gonna really love doing Graveyard in one go for sure.
Guppy's not resetting after that heart piece?
I think he's gonna just reset after a fairy. I would not do fairy here, even though it's good movement, but it's doing the scum. It's kind of awkward. I don't know.
Oh,
And it's a bottle.
You got.
You know, I'm gonna have to get the bottle again because the bottle is so important.
He's gonna get the model anyway because he's gonna go to grave and he's gonna get Deku, so you can do transformation fairy too.
I mean, Guppy also hasn't done Grandma yet, so Guppy's gonna be forced back to North Lockdown eventually, anyways.
Like how he deletes the file.
Hey, it's just in case.
You can see that Guppy is licking his fingertips to do a double scum at some point. I know this guy.
Okay, Bomb Granny, what do you have for this? You have a keg.
How you fitting that in that pouch?
We don't ask.
How you carrying that?
Well, she's not gonna have a blast anymore. She gave away the fun.
So Blast Mask in the 50 rupee bomb shop, and the old lady carries a keg. Can that be considered French vanilla? Or I don't know.
Yeah, I'd say so.
It's a very weird twist on the French vanilla archetype of items, I would say.
That's true. I mean, it is what it is, I guess. And we're going to day 2 in the favorite place. We don't have to leave. Get the heart piece. Probably gonna do day 2 Deku game.
Yeah, this is a very standard for Dodo, double time inside the fairy fountain to do this afterwards.
I mean, hey, if you get Deku early, you might as well.
Yeah, and given that they have to go for Skull Kid at the end of the cycle, you don't care about doing Toilet Hand right now. It would be actually just a useless stockpot in entry. Kinda sucks.
Mm-hmm.
So this is pretty much the standard play.
Now, do you need a projectile for Dompe? For the
Logically,
ghost?
I think yes. This is one of the few logics that I'm not too well versed in. I don't know if it has to be bow or it can be Zora. I think it's
You can hook,
bow.
I think.
No, hook doesn't damage it, right?
It just pulled it to you, I thought.
Yeah, you do hook and then you hit it, but it's really bad. Try to do it. It's very, very bad.
Wonder if does Deku Snot hit it?
You know what? Knowing Guppy, I don't know, maybe he busts out the weird straps for Dompe just to do it earlier, who knows, but if there was Great Fairy Sword, I think he would go for it, but with these weird items, maybe he's not even that crazy.
It was for a couples mask, right? So we don't even know we don't even know what it is.
We have no idea.
Lots of surprises. And I gotta say, seeing Dodo not have the wallet is very unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Truly.
Where was the wallet again?
South Tournament?
And no, it's a weird place where somehow Guppy checked first.
We got it. Oh, Postman's Hat, which came off of Room Key, which came off of Termino Field Grass Grotto.
I was like half right.
It was just a chain there, you know?
Yeah, it's just a chain.
Okay, so Termino Field Scrub only had our Froggy mask, by the way.
Dude, nice. Big frog mask. We're definitely getting that, right?
We need it. It's the most required item in the game, right?
This is the tournament required frog choir. Dude, I'm ready for some. Listen, with the item layout we have so far, I'm ready for some jank. I want to see more jank.
Guppy choosing not to invert, by the way.
I don't know if he has time for that. Maybe barely.
I don't know. I feel like that's really pushing it. What are you looking at? Like a minute and a half of in-game time?
I think he's just gonna late invert because of the in-game time. I don't think there's no way you look to skip the invert here, especially since he did that terminal lamp anyway. I think it's just a matter of letting time fly a little bit before inverting.
Yeah, I guess so. Or are we just opening the grave? Or are we not checking the? Are we not checking Kita right now? Or the grotto on Guppy's side?
Didn't go for any of those? That is weird.
Yeah, right?
Maybe he was waiting for Sonata, or maybe thinking Sonata might be in the grave.
The thing is, though, like, if you don't go for it now, then you have to leave the grave to go get
but
it.
You're coming back. Okay, but the thing is, you're going to come back for Dampe digging, so you're going to come back here anyway to the graveyard.
So.
The only way, I don't know. No, oh yeah, he's gonna go back for Dampe eventually.
That's
so
true.
Oh, he's trying to not invert here then. That's
yeah. So he might invert if he has any struggle with getting across to the other side.
Probably. Yeah.
No,
you're probably right.
I think he's just gonna soar from here, ditch it, and then when he does Dampe, he's gonna do Kita, Grotto, and day 2.
And day 2? You think he ditches day 2 grave?
So the whole point of this, in my view, would be to skip invert, uninvert, which costs like 26 seconds around that. And that's the only way it makes sense. Otherwise, you're just missing out on early items. Given
Is
that
this
he has
your
a
first
bottle,
time seeing P-Hat?
No, Guppy did it.
Okay.
He must have done it.
I was paying attention. I think some Dodo's routing on at that point.
He's got to make this bats fast.
Yeah, really, with no magic. For now, it's fine, but you better not have a loose one. Oh, this is gonna work out. Oh no! Well, I guess it's over.
Oh no! No, Grandma.
It should be fine. Yeah, for Guppy to get messed up, there would really have to be a situation where Keg unlocks the entire seed. I think it's very unlikely,
Okay,
but it's
so
possible.
right now Keg is actually useless because we don't have Goron.
Right. So it doesn't really do anything for us now, but it's still gonna be an item he now has to wait out night 1 to get again.
We can always find something to do, right?
Unless he just isolates it entirely, which would be nuts, but...
Oh, he's talking to the guys again?
Yeah.
He didn't want to do the blast mass long jump.
Maybe just to try to preserve the blast mass for the first recoil flip.
Or he might try be rushing to also do Dampe digging and get that out of the way.
Nah, either way, you just long jump across. It doesn't mess up the cooldown, doesn't mess up anything. I don't know what's going on Guppy's mind right now.
Well, like, how do you...
Oh!
Isn't the blast mass cooldown, like, hella long? So then you wouldn't be able to do the recoil flips?
No, you just do the why you so epic bat recoils, or... Yeah, I guess it would have to be it.
The first one has to be a recoil.
Well, we're just going straight, we're going right to Dampe. We're just running it. Alrighty.
Okay. Right now, this is 100%, you know, Guppy's Frankenstein, Mad Doctor mind stage. Because this is wild. He's actually gonna do ultra low percent Dampe.
I love it.
I think this is broken stick Dampe, unironically. It is possible, it's awkward, but Guppy has
It'd be fun.
Probably all the
I'm
weird
hyped to see
strategy
it.
book.
I'm so hyped. Listen, we came to this race for good content, and I think Guppy's providing. So
yes,
we might see a legendary moment here for sure.
No projectile dumping right now. Guppy was committed to the one visit grave.
Yeah, he better be really confident on the low percent Dampe strats. Judging by what he's doing, I guess he is, because you don't just try to do this out of nowhere.
Yeah, you don't whip this out in the semifinals of the loser brackets of a tournament just out of nowhere. You best be confident you know what you're doing.
Yeah, Dodo now has the information about Dampe.
In terms of outcomes, I guess.
But, okay. Imagine if Couples Masks had your hookshot. That would be huge for Dodo to get it in early.
I think if it has Goron, then Guppy is cruising completely.
If it has
Anything
like,
else, I think it's kind of whatever, honestly.
maybe if it was like first bow or something, that could be pretty good. Necessarily.
Watch, it has your Gibdo.
Yeah. Whoa. Ooh. Nah, it's just gonna have inconsequential like ice arrows.
As someone who has chased required items and ways of very often, I would say this is way more likely to be something benign like Ice Arrow. What was the way of the hero that we just saw?
Sewer. Pirate's Fortress Sewer.
Okay.
I wonder if you're gonna actually have a, you know, go mode where there are like 2 ways of the hero left and stuff. Then you just
that's
have
always
to
the
go
best.
to them all.
That's all.
'Cause
That's
right
all.
now-
That's like the preferred outcome.
I mean, it always depends, right? Because if it's gonna be the same for both players, then it's a matter of routing and stuff.
I'd rather have my stuff be determined over like routing and skill than just like, oh, I checked here first. Sorry.
There we go.
Oh. I'm actually excited. I don't know what he's about to do, but
Yeah, I'm waiting for this fight.
It has Razor.
oh.
Come on, Guppy.
Oh, Bo and Day 2 Woods of Katako.
Yeah, this is
Katako.
more traditional than we thought. I mean, we
Yeah.
are witnessing greatness right now on Guppy's side, but I think Dodo just makes up all the time from the double dip with this bow alone.
Oh, Dodo has a better routing, I think, in this point, but... Okay, that is an interesting strat, watching it come out of the tunnel.
Oh, man.
It's not working out though. I can't imagine how many hits with this stick he's gonna need to actually. Oh no!
It has to be like 4, right, or something?
It's
That's
gotta
why he
be
picked up
something,
extra
right?
sticks, yeah.
First hit. Unless there was.
He has
some
That's a
Razor.
second hit. That's a second hit.
Does Razor not hit because it does the same damage as a stick?
I wonder if Razor Sword's like too. What?
Whoa, the jump in the blast
awesome!
man. Wow.
What? That was sick!
Here comes the airstrike. Get owned.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what? Okay, this is fun and all, kind of cute strat, but you know what's gonna be even better? Guppy has to do Skull Kid with the Blast Mask right now. I don't think there's another possibility unless he finds something else.
You can do that? What?
Hey, you just stand right under him.
I didn't practice it. I barely tried like once. It's very precise position. I guess
do it with
Guppy knows,
bombs?
but
Like, can you do
I'm
it with
not
a
gonna
bomb
lie.
bag?
oh yeah. If bomb bag would be much better, but
Yeah,
now
you
it's
can
just
always
Blast
throw with
Mask.
the bombs, but
Okay.
Blast Mask is precise.
I thought it had to be a projectile. Alright, that's cool. I didn't
Well, you
Yeah,
can
the logic
you
says
are
yes, but-
projecting the bomb when you throw it.
Okay. Sure.
If we want to be technical here, you are throwing the bomb.
That's true.
You just time it where it's about ready to explode, and you throw it, and it hits him, and it.
I mean, you're
knocks him
throwing
down.
an explosion at him. You know, if that doesn't knock the whatever he's holding out of his hands, then I don't know what will. That's fair. You know, I want to see the run where you whip out the powder keg to blow up Skull Kid.
I have tried it before. It's doable, but it's like you have to time it just right.
Yeah, and timing a powder keg? Ooh.
All in all, thinking about the runs right now, obviously for the content, Guppy's screen just delivered something amazing. But Dodo, I think he's on a best track of more traditional safe routing and stuff. I think Guppy is not, you know, he didn't lose enough to lose the race for now. I think not even close. They're getting busted.
No, it's gonna still be fun because you know that Dodo still has to do Dampe. You know that BC Guppy is going to route in Granny's next cycle.
Yeah,
But-
there's
but
definitely
yeah.
still things to do. Wait, if this item isn't good, what if he just doesn't route in Grandma?
This is just your big Bombad purchase,
Exact, that's what I'm saying. So, like, what if he just skips Grandma?
but you need your All Knights mass purchase.
No, yeah, he's gonna do Grandma 100% because it's just a Sphere 0 check, and it's not even hard to reroute later. It's just kind of awkward because you don't have the safety cushion of Terminal Lap and stuff. But the 500 Guppy might just ditch it. Although he has a wallet, maybe he plays like a short Knight 3 section later, and it's gonna be fine.
And now he's gonna get the bottle again because he's gonna do the transformation fairy.
True.
But yeah, I gotta say, from a technical perspective, I really didn't like what Guppy did on the graveyard and stuff. I think going for saving the invert on invert, I think it was a good idea, but he should have never done that there. I think he just the
Ice arrows and Deku Palace.
Start counting the ways of the hero, because this might be over sooner than we think.
I don't know. I mean, we still need 2 transformation masks.
We need a hook shot.
2 elemental arrows, hook shot, Connexes. We're still missing Mirror Shield.
But we don't have any wasps filled.
That's true.
Yeah,
I mean, we don't know what our 3rd Wath is yet.
Yeah, for the way the hero command, we have Ikana Canyon and Pirate's Fortress Sewer so far.
And we're getting our toilet paper check, too.
The new check.
Okay, Deku Palace had Oath.
Interesting. Song. Let's see if the save scum was worth it. 20 bucks.
Well, actually, no, that puts him at, I think he doesn't have enough for Bank 2 yet.
No.
Unless it's I was gonna say, if that was a silver rupee, that would have been enough. We will never know.
I mean, if you're that close to Bank 2, I feel like you might as well have just opened that chest, but...
Because he's at 391, I think, right now.
Well, I guess you'd be solely banking on the silver.
Yeah, I would still open it. Because, I mean, a heart piece is worth dealing, but... That was double defense over on Dodo's side.
Alright, do you guys like content? Because we're gonna have more here. Blast Mask Skull Kid is about to happen, hopefully.
Yes! I'm hyped. This is content.
Meanwhile, we're gonna get...
Glad I calmed this race.
Meanwhile, we're gonna get Dodo showing us Woodfall checks.
Come on, Guppy, please. This cutscene is more... You know, it builds more suspense than the other stuff in the game that builds suspense.
That's Zora Mask.
I like the track that Dodo's on way more than I like the track that Guppy's on.
I like Dodo's track, I like Guppy's content. How about that?
That's true.
I think this might be really bad for Guppy right now, because Zora Mask just opens you quite a lot of checks that make you not do minigames. And on Guppy's shoes, if he's gonna reroute the old lady, he might just have to do some, like, fluff, you know, some stuff that doesn't matter, that takes too long.
Okay, here we go.
No, he's gonna do Palace. No, he's gonna be fine. I'm wrong here. He's just gonna... Oh, he missed it.
And also, the Zora Mask also lets you much more easily do Dumpe than having to do it with a stick.
Well, you have a bow, too.
Oh yeah, I forgot he got the bow. Never mind.
And he got it on the second attempt.
Let's go.
I think it was lower or something, right? Because he didn't even jump for this one?
He did a side hop.
Oh my god!
And Goron!
All loaded!
Wow, we have all our transformation.
Alright, you know what, Spec? I like your idea of the Watts here.
Start counting, because we might be very close to go mode right now. Is this it? There's no way. Come on.
It's not. It's not it. We're missing 2 elemental arrows and hook and a Kana Axis still. So it's definitely not 100% it yet. Especially since we don't know what our 3rd way of the hero is. But we do have access to sewers now.
Yeah, exactly. The sewers is completely online. Because right now we have, in terms of non-way of the hero locations, we have a song check plus a small wrench check for Dodo. And then we have probably 1 temple, and then the rest are way of the hero locations.
We actually have a couple song checks now, because we can now access north as well. We have Keg and we have Goron baby.
So we are only missing Mirror Shield for all our song items. We might be needing that song item too, so
who knows? We will get to see what the couples mask required item is though. Oh, that's true. I didn't even think about the couples mask being part of like this Wath shenanigans.
Yeah, exactly. We have +1 on the tracker technically.
Okay.
What's it gonna be?
It is! Drum roll!
Fires! Oh, I was lights.
Lights! So
Yeah, you better
capture-
start counting because this might be effective go mode. I think Guppy's a little bit behind, but I don't want to discount it completely. But
I mean, at this point,
yeah.
we need fires, we need hook, and we need a Kana access, and like that could just be our 3 watts, right? That could just be. Oh wait a minute.
Kenyon's
No,
is
no.
confirmed fire
Hold on.
or what?
Wait, what is this Akana Canyon? Is Canyon Watt has to be fires?
Fire
You know what,
or
wait. We're missing magic.
Oh my god, we are missing magic.
Oh my god, I forgot about this item.
I always forget about magic every time. I never remember magic.
Okay,
How did
so
we all forget about magic?
let's tally it up for a second, because this seed might be really close to go mode, but it might not be. You know what? Because of Ikanya Canyon Ledge. So the sewers way of the hero might be the ocean tidal deed, which is just an extender for the other way of the hero. So
that
we're
would
close
be-
to go mode. They might be in effective go mode from here, but there's a chance they're not. So
here's
still-
a nice way for Guppy to kill some time.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so, but
and
it's
man,
really the best thing you have to do.
having Keg here is so insane because Dodo is gonna read so many hints. Likely gonna get the last way of the hero. Not only in Ranch, but there's also the 2 ones in the Great Bay region too.
Yeah, this is gonna be. I definitely put Dodo ahead of Guppy. For
Now,
right
knowing
now.
a little bit, my perception of Dodo's gameplay right now, he has to do something. He has to not do any long checks, mini games, whatever. He has to walk on a straight line of what?
Okay, sorry. That gives a Guppy actually enough for Bank 2.
I think Dodo's eventually gonna finish Bank 2 with no problem, but who knows? Maybe this is a cool early item that could make a difference.
It could be your hook shot.
If it's your hook shot, dude, oh my god, this is gonna be a 130 seed, bro.
I'm just speculating. I don't have a clue.
Well, I would hope not. I would hope you don't have a clue.
Well, I mean, I generated the seed, so I have the spoiler log, but I don't look at the spoiler log until after the race.
Yes.
How about twin mode logic? We'll take that.
I mean, we had that already with Fierce Deity, so
Yeah, but I mean, how about double twin mode logic?
just put on both masks at the same time. Then you get to be really big. Fierce
Giant
Deity.
fierce deity.
Yeah.
Break the world.
Write down that 50 rupee location, by the way, people, that Dodo just got.
Which one did Dodo get?
It's some pot on the Dempe lair here.
There's a 50 rupee in Dampe Grave. What
Yeah.
the f-
I know,
It's a
insane.
50 rupee pot? What the hell?
Also, if you
Yep.
light arrow the little hand thing, the whatever master it's called, it's also plus 50 if you want.
That makes
The,
sense. A lot of
uh,
enemies, whenever you light arrow them, drop a 50.
Isn't it a wall master?
Yeah, or a floor master.
I have no idea what's the difference, honestly. That's an Ocarina of Time thing, and I don't play that game.
Floor masters are the ones that are naturally on the floor, like in Forest Temple. Wall masters are the one that comes down and try to grab you. There's some Zelda logic or Zelda.
So it's always the wall one, because I don't think they're the ones on the floor in Majora anyway.
I don't think so. Because the floor one's also in Ocarina of Time split into 3 once you've hit them once. And they're 3 little mini ones. And then if they grab you, they will hug you like the Redead do and then become big. And then you have to kill them all over again.
Also write this down, because Dodo just got 200 rupees in his bottle.
Oh yeah, because you
through
can
the
sell it.
ghost. Yeah, so Bank 2 on Dodo's end gonna be pretty good.
Man, I gotta say, I still defend that this is not confirmed over, but seeing Guppy human swim here, he entered here this location with a Pona. That's, you know, stacking up the time losses and whatnot. That's not good to see.
Yes, indeed.
He's gonna spend so much time without the Goron mask. It's kind of very concerning. And look at this thing with this 50. Oh my god! Look at Dodo's bank too. This is so dirty because of that 50 as well.
That is actually gross, because now he gets bank too, right? Because he just went over 300, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
That literally works out perfectly for Dodo.
You always love to see the bank one having a boatload of money.
True. Easy roll into bank too. And I don't think Fish had nothing.
Fish had a bomb Jew.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate for Guppy this thing here too, because he's opting to do so for this little time waste that is going on. Oh, I guess he doesn't have a way into the big octo, right? Unless he did the glitchless big octo skip, because I thought he had the what's it called, the Deku Way Palace Woodfall available to wait for the old lady right now, but he would have to do the glitchless big octo skip, which is, you know, not reliable. So he has to do this human great base stuff and actually go to the Cape Grotto, which is awful on its own.
Or you just have to do day one woods, which also isn't good.
There's a regular bomb bag at least.
Yeah, if you wanted to take the boat, it would be day one woods as well, which is completely atrocious. And,
yeah, especially because you don't get the day 2 woods grotto,
which we happen to know is the bow.
Yeah, we would just really
the
needlessly
gift, right?
isolate that.
I think it's
what?
the take item, the Kotake.
Oh
the
yeah,
Kotake?
yeah, it is the
Oh,
Kotake
okay.
item. Yeah.
Sorry, I was still watching Guppy's graveyard. I missed the Lost Woods for Dodo.
He's all.
I think it was Vidya that said that, you know, to remember the witches' names, the one that gifts you the item is a take, because Kotake, you take the item. I never saw.
Oh.
I never heard something more preposterous in my life, but this actually really helps to know the names and write down the stuff in your tracker.
Goron and Zora both were in Woodfall.
Yes. It is funny that both of them were just big chillin' in Woodfall.
Now, I'm so curious where our hook is. But my guess it might be... Yeah, it could be Pirate's Fortress Sewer.
I don't know, at this point, probably most likely Sewer.
Dodo's gonna get it. He's gonna show us what the song range on the song for range.
I think if you're Dodo, you really wanna enter Zora Hall here to try to, you know, get the hook shot kind of, or maybe one less item away from go mode and not go to PF right away. And then, because you're doing the thing where you just go for the grotto and you skip the 3 items on the back. I think this is really good to do. Or, I don't think, maybe you just go there for the hint as well, which is, it kind of sucks, but it works out.
I guess that really depends on if you get all your hints from Ranch right here.
Guppy pushing mini games, by the way.
Oh yeah, that is true. Yeah, that is really, really bad for Guppy.
He's not wasting time. He got his Ketic.
I guess it really just depends on what these minigames hold, because if like one of these minigames, like if Town Archery, right, had fires or something, like if Town Archery had your Garo Gibdo, that'd be crazy. That'd be pretty good for Guppy.
Oh, actually, no, because he doesn't have a bow right now. So
oh yeah.
Only if Honey and Darling here had something.
I think these are good checks for Guppy anyway, but knowing Dodo, I think he might be a little bit more keen to the isolating these checks sooner than what he should be. So might not be worth it, but let's see.
Okay. East Clocktown is Wath.
Oh, imagine it's this right here. Oh wait, Captain's Mask? Or no, I'm sorry, couples. We got lights from couples.
That doesn't conflict with the hints, right? It can still be the couples check, the mayor.
I have no idea.
No, I think it does. I think it's not the. It can be graveyard, but it can be where the trade item goes to, because it has nothing to do with the hinted region itself. And
I get confused with the logics there, so.
I don't know, it's weird. You probably still do. Honestly, you might even do stuff like Town Archery now, anyways, just to make sure. I know I would, but.
Oh, if you're Dodo, you absolutely don't, in my opinion, because you have way too much density. We have too much density and a probable tempo to look for. I think you absolutely don't do it. I think you're keen to de-isolating them a little bit ahead of time, but you're not gonna go for them.
Actually, I don't think it conflicts. So I think it could be those light arrows.
It probably is, like, realistically. It probably doesn't conflict, and it is the lights.
And yeah, it 100% doesn't. The way of the hero is satisfied from here.
Yeah, so that's really unfortunate. This is one of the unfortunate scenarios. So we're probably looking at one of our two items to get into the canyon is probably in sewers, or is almost certainly in sewers, unless sewers has fires and then Ikana Canyon has mirror shield.
Is Goron Race always in or sometimes?
It's on always.
You know we don't have any sometimes since.
Pretty fun.
That is true.
Maybe Dodo will see one right now.
Oh, Gorman is dead apparently.
Oh, did we get a Gorman hint? It was already dead.
So if Gorman had an item from this hint, then East Clock Town where the hero could not conflict. Like, it wouldn't cover it, I'm pretty sure.
We already knew Soundcheck was dead. Because Romani's mask was on Laundry Pool guy.
Guru, yeah.
For Dodo the hint is useless, but yeah.
I don't know why. In my head, I was like, his name is Guru Guru, and then I was also like, no, it's not. It sounds wrong. It's going insane.
Wait, Dodo! Oh, come on! This is what I don't want to see from Dodo's screen. He's doing you don't do hide and seek here, man. The seek could be over. Oh, come on.
I wonder if he's doing this because he's gonna do the East Clocktown minigames, and it's just like, I'll also do this.
Dude, he can't do day one minigames.
Like, Guppy should catch up, because, man.
Oh, he doesn't have a bomb bag, so he can't do bomb shoe bowling.
Oh yeah, he would have to double.
And
I guess
you reset the bombers if you make it day 2.
I guess he's doing his lights. Maybe he does town archery still.
I think I was a little bit ahead of myself here, because you technically route the couple's mask here with the hide and seek, and hide and seek is very bad to route usually. So I guess it's fine for Dodo to just take the Q and do this. I still wouldn't go for it, honestly. I think you 100% do treasure game, and then you do this, and then you probably just take the Great Bay entry in whatever store you can.
So this is allowing Guppies to get make up a little bit of time, since we're just seeing repeated things from Dodo's side.
Well, I mean, we know this is required at the very least.
And it will be interesting to see if town archery is required.
It's true. Or treasure chest game. I completely forgot that was an East Clocktown check.
That has cost a runner or two.
I wouldn't like forget to do it in the moment, but it's just like those random times.
Where's our stone mask when it's helpful?
I call the treasure game and the Road to Ikana Grotto the two usual suspects, because they are very good candidates for you to isolate them.
We haven't even done Swamp Shooting Gallery, which is very bizarre.
I mean, we didn't get our bow until we were in Southern Swamp, so. And then after we finished Day 2 Woods, we just went Deku Palace. So
I know, I'm just
really
saying it's weird that seeing a race that you don't see it within the first hour.
That's true.
Dodo's not doing town archery, that's what you like to see. But he will force the end of the minigame here. It's fine. I think hide and seek here is a very okay play. I don't know, you really want to skip it, you know? This close to go mode.
Yeah.
So many places to explore.
Especially with 2 Wath items left. Or sorry, 2 Wath
regions to explore, man.
So you have so much Pirate's Fortress you could check.
Yeah.
Wait, they didn't even go north yet. Oh my god.
Yeah, we have so much to explore.
This is criminal.
We've only been Clocktown, Termina Field, South, and Grave.
And in the first 51 minutes of this race.
Yeah.
I did not know you could peek Deku Palace from that corner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a cheeky roll peek. It's borderline kind of a little bit useful, but it's maybe there's a situations where you can viably do this because you have to wait for the guy.
Yeah. Dude, sometimes they can be menaces. Sometimes it's absurd how much menaces these Deku guards can be. And, like, they
Deku-
catch you while they're turning around, and it's like, bruh.
Wait, what did Deku Bomb had 50 bucks?
Dodo is really playing safe because of the tingle that he's about to check.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. You might as well. You're probably gonna want to check that. Although it kind of feels like, I don't know, it's probably better to do that.
So right now, I guess there are 3 main locations that Dodo can explore, which are Zora Cape, probably isolating Like, given that he already has the third way of the hero. And then the whole Pirates Fortress stuff, and going north. I wonder which one he's gonna do first and last. You know, playing around having a certain item or not having an item.
I imagine that you go Pirates Fortress first.
Yeah, maybe you just go there for the sewers with the hero and do a full interior semi-clear, full visual clear.
Yeah.
Maybe you just gotta do that because it's, you know, it's where the hero, maybe the seed solves itself from there. I kinda like entering Zora Hall, but I really want to skip Evan from here, not gonna lie. It's really like tight marginal stuff, but maybe sometimes it's good to think about it.
Where do you guys think our magic is?
It could be just sewers at this point. I don't know. It's so awkward.
You know, the least requirement, simplest solution would be sewers, I think.
I mean, we do have Icona Wasp, so that could be there, too.
No, I guess it could be on the Ocean Title deed.
It could also be
Three checks can be the magic in Kana Canyon.
True.
If we find that Ocean Title deed.
No. No, they're bow.
So, Guppy could have gotten bailed out with that bow, though. No, because he didn't have a way of getting the bow down.
Yep. Yep. Unfortunately, no hook to grab that bow.
Dodo's gonna...
why is he having so much money? He already has bank.
Bank 3.
That's kind of a stretch. I'm thinking about the 200 check in all the way in Goron Village. Maybe that is...
But, like, you can just kind of take money out from the bank to do that. Like, you have so much money saved up.
Guppy finally gonna get his Goron mask here in a sec, too.
Yay!
And, okay, item-wise, he is caught up to Dodo.
This is true.
Minus the Elegy song.
Yeah, from here it's what, like Guppy soars to Great Bay and then does what Dodo's about to do right now?
Yeah, so
yeah,
he actually hasn't lost that much time. Minus the ranch song.
It's like Bomber Kids, Treasure Chest Game, Ranch Song.
He's not missing out on having, so far, on not having the East Clocktown Wasp.
True.
I guess Ranch Song is it's a big deal, but...
Gossips is dead.
But Guppy is definitely still on the completely alive range in terms of time differences.
I'm curious how Guppy feels after seeing both those masks there. Probably knowing that their opponent did not do the crazy stuff that they did. You have big chests in exterior, though. Hey, oh, shoot!
Oh!
That's a hook shot, not even Wath.
Okay, that's a non-Wath hook shot.
We are getting real damn close.
Keep counting, because it's almost getting there.
We have...
Be there.
Fires, Magic, Icona Access, and a Mirror Shield. Possibly. We might only need 3 of those.
Guppy going to Pinnacle Rock first.
So hold on, the temple the Blue Warp song is confirmed storms, or...
No, it could be Lullaby.
No, Lullaby... Wait, Guppy got Lullaby.
No. Oh. What?
Why did...
Ow.
What? Guppy didn't get Lullaby?
I don't know, it's marked.
I don't know. How does he have a Lullaby?
Might have been a mismark, I guess.
Yeah,
wait, Dodo has Lullaby too?
They both have Lullaby? Where did we get Lullaby?
Lullaby was on Skull Kid.
Oh!
Oh, right.
That makes sense.
That would explain why both of them have
it. Confirmed storms or something, yeah.
Yeah, that would mean it's storms. So that's one of our 2 song items required, which we know, or one of the song items required, which, I mean, we already have 2 of them. So we just need to find healing, and then we would have to have that mirror shield.
Man, it's a rare moment where Guppy is doing Pinnacle Rock first, and I pretty much disagree, because it's getting way too likely that Hookshot would be in sewers, and Pinnacle Rock didn't have anything.
And now doing treasure chest game instead of going to sewers. Oh yeah!
No. I mean, this is still one of the good checks in terms of fast checks. Maybe he's gonna enter north here or something to take the Clocktown exit.
Do you really? Are we really not like prioritizing the sewer swap though? Like that feels so wrong.
Yeah, maybe it's. I mean, it's very, very marginal right now, because, especially since we saw that hook shot of, you know, sewers, the Pirate Fortress region not only having your, you know, 1 item, but having more. So this is a little bit risky from Guppy, but I think he's doing some okay checks in terms of, what's it called? You know, playing around, getting the hook shot before PF. I still think rushing sewers would be much better and doing interior visual clear. I think it's way too late to try to play around the stuff.
I agree. Like, you're really only missing a couple items left to finish off the seed with just Wathans.
Yeah, we're not going to get bees today.
I think the most annoying the seed could be to us if Ikana Wath is Ocean Title Deed, and then we have to actually... It's going to be like a hunt for Ocean Title Deed.
So it was mentioned that Guppy might be doing this just to get the cycle finished. This doesn't make sense because he would need to be in Night 3 just to check the 500 rupee check in West Clocktown, which he didn't. That would make sense because right now, as it is, he has no reason to keep the cycle. He could have just Song of Time whenever he wanted.
Yeah, because he needs to go do Keg, and why does he have water?
Yeah, good question.
And why we're still not going Wath sewers?
Oh, that's a good location for his East Clocktown Wath, by the way.
GFS.
For sure.
I'm sorry, that's not your Wath in sewers.
What? Great Fairy Sword, not Wath? What?
Yeah, sorry.
I mean, Great Fairy Sword's still good for like Gomez and.
Oh, it's great for Gomez. I love it.
Makes that fight easy peasy.
Oh, here's a small chest.
Thank God Letter to Cafe is dead.
Mountain Title Deed.
Hey!
Paid off not going to
wait,
Dorhall.
that's a wallet. That's the other wallet.
Bank 3? Question mark.
Mountain Title Deed, though, too.
Are we in Stone Tower Temple? There are 3 garbage items rather than something useful, man.
Yeah!
He's going for that wallet, which I don't blame him.
No, you have to grab the wallet.
You go for everything here, of course, but it's just... You really hate to see it.
The funny part is you can't farm up Bank 3 yet because you
Ocean Title... Oh!
Yeah.
Letter to Cafe!
Fortunately, this is dead, but... Kind of, you know...
So what does it play here? You check Mountain Title Deed, and then if it's not a Mountain Title Deed, you just farm Bank 3.
But you can't farm Bank 3 easily. We don't have magic.
No.
Yeah, I know, I'm just saying. Like, you gotta do something.
You have a great fairy sword.
Rupee bird.
Also, you got healing from the baby. Does that confirm that we...
Yeah.
We need Mirror Shield.
I'm thinking about some weird logic behind Sonata and the Blue Warp, but let's just assume that Mirror Shield's on the table, unless some weird stuff, I don't know.
Mirror Shield's
really
already on the table because we don't have... we have to have all our songs.
Now, thinking if it's Sonata on Blue Warp, but Sonata locks...
Sonata locks fires?
We have to lock magic. At this point, the only option.
Couldn't it lock fires? We don't have those.
Yeah, fire too.
So, like, if either of those are in Woodfall Temple, then I guess Sonata could be Blue Warp. But then what's your first dungeon? Is your first dungeon Stone Tower Temple?
Oh yeah, it's impossible. Yeah, that's true.
Lens Cave having more choose.
No, wait, couldn't it still be for locking fires in Stone... Like, And our first
And so
dungeon
far-
is Stone Tower Temple.
That is true.
Like, obviously it's not, it's almost certainly not real, but...
It could be real for sure.
It could be.
Real quick, you two. Happy 1 hour.
Yay! Clap,
Yeah.
clap, clap, clap.
Let's do a quick shout out. Our two runners, Dodo and bcguppy, here in the losers bracket semifinals. We have Saberstorm dual tracking for us today, and I am Cemetery, your restreamer, joined in the booth by Tony Big Blind and Spec.
Woo!
Man, I gotta say, my mind is really tangled here because we have the Ikana Canyon Way of the Hero, which can only be a finite amount of items, basically Mirror Shield or Fires. It would
Or
have
magic.
to be like... Yeah, oh yeah, true.
We keep forgetting that magic.
One of these days we'll remember, or we won't, and we'll all cry.
And there is Dodo's bomb bag, by the way.
I mean, in summary, when it comes to actual gameplay differences, it absolutely does not change anyone's route from here, this whole, maybe Sonatas and Blue Warp debacle. But it could change in the future. I think Stone Tower Temple is looking really good as the first dungeon with the beam chests, if they get the requirements to do that.
Yeah, I mean, if we find hook, if we find Kana access magic.
Okay, hear me out. You could do Fireless Fireless Great Bay Temple.
Yes, the answer is you probably should do Fireless Great Bay Temple over doing Stone Tower Temple to check for your boss Blue Warp. Yeah.
But you need magic anyway. No, I seriously think that Stone Tower Temple
you need
is
magic
better
for
here.
both.
You need magic for Stone Tower Temple to be unlocked.
You need magic for both. Like if you really just solely want to check the boss Blue Warp, like you would just do Great Bay.
Okay, Mountain Title Deed gives us. Dun. It gives us our Mirror Shield.
All right, well.
There's our sewers wall.
Now hold on. It could still be Bank 3.
Yes, we can have double lock.
Okay, so that confirms that fire arrows are in Ikana Canyon, though. Oh no, could still be magic.
That's magic. Why are we so against magic?
Fire, yes.
Or magic, yeah. Oh.
Can we keep a tracker of how many times we
17 is what we're at so far.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
I gotta be honest, if you're Dodo here, you're really sweating because you're thinking, where are the items? And I didn't do mini games. It could be on mini games.
But okay,
no better.
Here's the interesting part: is we have to have some sort of way to check the rest of Iconic Canyon. We don't have our Iconic Canyon access.
Yeah, exactly. There's a very small amount of checks in logic here, and they just gotta do all of them.
Dodo's not going to get his mountain title deed before coming here.
Guppy.
Ooh.
Yeah,
it's gonna be awkward, but
Guppy's the one who still hasn't gone. Guppy's the one who really is holding off on going to sewers here.
I was definitely defending the go haul before PF, and then I started leaning more into PF first, which I think it was still better, but Guppy's play here makes sense. It's just that it completely misroutes with the item placement, and you really
don't
have a crystal ball for that.
I don't even remember where we found Kamara Mask, but
I think it was somewhere Pirate's Fortress. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was in the tank chest in PFI.
True. I'm thinking here is that Dodo goes north and immediately does Swamp Archery afterwards? Because what else is left?
Okay, Guppy is heading to Pirate's Fortress now.
Hey!
Take your
box.
Bro, you absolutely love this, because now Swamp Archery is insane! Holy...
Yeah, so you do get to add a third check onto Swamp Archery with Pick the Box.
The picture from the Twin Islands tingle, the only thing Twin Island is good for in this seed. Oh my god, this is so good! Me getting super excited of, a region having one more check to do.
Oh, Moonsteer turn in? Big Moonsteer. $100.
Hey, that helps towards your Bank 3 if you're going for it.
That is true. That is still on the table, surprisingly.
Can you imagine if Bank 3 has our Icona access?
It could technically be the case still that Mirror Shield is not... It just so happened to be on the Mountain Title Deed location, and we don't actually need it. and Bank 3 is the actual required item. But
Yeah, I updated the walk to where there are question marks on both.
Yeah, that is very true. You gotta be on the lookout for that. It is actually very relevant.
Well, here will be Guppy's hook shot finally.
Hooray! I'm sure they're super happy about that.
Like, I recently played a seed where Great Big Coast was way of the hero, and the second single item was Fire Arrow. Then you needed to keep track of Ikana access logic the whole time to know if it was really the way of the hero item. Because you can buy the item in Stone Tower as well. Turns out, it wasn't the way of the hero, it was confirmed healing Mikao a Deku Mask at the end of the seed.
Let's go! That's hype.
Yeah, you really gotta read those scenarios, even though it's, you know, I mean, what are the chances, you're thinking in your head. But you gotta not leave anything behind, and this bank here is one of them. Oh my god!
Yeah! Town archery!
Dodo can't resist it, man! Oh, come on,
It is
man,
in a walk location.
Technically walk location. It's still...
Clear your wasps, Spec. Clear your wasps.
I really don't want to in this seed. I don't think it's a good idea. There's so much density everywhere else, and then you go back for this.
Yeah, like, Dodo still hasn't been north.
Yeah, like I said, north entry into the swamp little package, you know, the picture in swamp archery. Whoa, that's the best it's gonna get for now.
Yeah, and then if it isn't there, I guess you come back to here and you do this, and I don't really know what else you do. Nothing's sticking out in my mind of what else we're forgetting about.
I mean, this is
We
still
know there's
fine
nothing in north.
because Dodo is gonna take the exit here. Maybe he could do the. Have you seen Road to Ikana Grotto?
Punch Rock? Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah, because Dodo had it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he's just gonna take the north exit from here. So, you know,
Spin attack! That's our Wath, right? Spin attack?
Yeah, Spin Attack's definitely our Wath, right?
Yeah.
Pillar Chest is small, brown, so it's not that.
So yeah, in my opinion, you really don't want to see minigames on the screen right now, but on Dodo's side, it definitely, it kind of routes together with Clock Town movement. It's fine, sort of. Having the bomb back here is really good, because you can just do this right away, without double timing or anything.
Day 2 Honey and Darling is so good.
My preferred order is day 3 with Deku Mask, day 2, day 3, day 1. I sucked so badly at Bomb Chew Bowling.
I agree. Except I'd probably swap. I think I prefer day 2 to day 3 with Deku Mask.
Well, I mean a Deku Mask just to make it,
No, I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean.
You want to see a little piece of routing? I think if you're Dodo, you just double time here. You would have to double time here, because now you have a Chateau to sell. Bank 3 is gonna be amazing with it, but I think he's not onto it. And then, you know, I mean, like, just do Swamp Archery on day 3. Who cares? Gold Dust is, you can't even do Gold Dust to play around it or whatever.
Nope.
Although it does come in logic with Magic. Although by then, I don't know what will be the way the hero item count. Guess you could still have the Gato Mask or whatever.
Does it come in logic with Magic?
Much ahead here, but in summary, Chateau Romagna really good to sell.
Yes. Easy 200.
Yeah, I mean, because it's so helpless with no magic at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, bopping a bird with GFS is good if you know how to do it, but kind of wish you didn't do that, you know, if you have other options.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, like, having no magic for the Bank 3 grind is really annoying, because especially since we have lights already. Like, honestly, most of the time, you really don't expect magic to be this late.
Yeah, is it going to be our Wath or our Go Mode item?
It could definitely be our Go Mode item, and that would be very funny.
Well, because we still need fires, we need Icona Access, and we need magic.
Mm-hmm. 3 away.
Also on Guppy's screen, he's routing the 500 rupee item from the shop right now, because he has Night 3. He might just Song of Time out of nowhere after it or something. But yeah, he's not leaving anything behind. All of this was rerouted. Kind of sucked because he definitely lost
hopefully
time.
he doesn't Song of Time the Mountain Title Deed.
Yeah, he's gonna do that individually before for sure, and then.
Yeah, I don't think there's no way you miss this mountain title deed. Like,
Do you skip Hugo here?
Oh,
you can't do it.
Yeah, we don't have magic.
Hugo's gonna be waiting for us with the Garo mask.
God.
Can you imagine?
So this will be Guppy's Mirror Shield. He'll sell his chateau that he got on Honey and Darling, and then he'll deposit stuff, reset, and do his ranch, and that will give him back up to Guppy almost. Or Dodo again. He is
on screen. On screen, it seems a little bit close, but what's it?
I was gonna say, Saber, can you please mark healing for Dodo? Thank you.
Yeah, Dodo has a few things to route still that Guppy already did, like Mikau. I guess Kamaro is still alive, right?
Yeah. Definitely have Kamaro. I guess that's honestly maybe even more reason that Dodo should have double timed sooner.
Oh, look at Guppy's.
He's going to Kamaro, I think.
Bop the bird! Bop the bird!
Oh, he's gonna bop the bird.
Bird time! Woo!
I think both of them. Wait, what? You don't have to wait until he strikes? Oh, what are these traps? You can just combo two of them? I couldn't do that in practice. This was really good.
You're gonna have to practice things. And that is the bird dead.
Alright, if bank 3 is something here, oh boy.
Well, it can be anything. It could be a magic. Oh god, can you imagine bank 3 being a first match?
Oh, the grass chest. Oh, if it's bank 3, I think Guppy is really good to go here.
Yeah, if bank 3 is something here, then Guppy's gonna be cruising.
Which is very interesting, because Dodo did the, great opening routing, and then now Guppy has surge back.
Yes, they definitely are on some equal footing. It just kind of depends on what chests it ends up being here. If it ends up being this southern swamp line, that's really good for Dodo. Let me see if it ends up, because I don't know. You know, there's a lot of stuff that Dodo has done that Guppy still hasn't done, but if it ends up being bank 3, you know, I think Guppy's on a pretty good track.
Yeah, there's selling the chat. Yeah, you have to do ranch song, but you can easily route that in now.
Yeah, I mean, you just do that at the start of next cycle. Does he have 500 already?
That's Gibdo! We have Icon Axis!
Woo! I'm a bit behind. I'm gonna refresh the page.
That sounds like a good idea! Sorry. I just refreshed and it popped up. I'm like, holy shit! I've been having to refresh often. My thing keeps synchronizing and then whatnot.
So, Guppy's skipping Town Archery and Swamp Archery, right? The small pixel box thing as well?
I mean, it depends on Swamp Archery, you know, could have our magic or our fires, so...
Okay, I refreshed again, so maybe I'm not as far as that.
Yeah. Wait, yeah, there's still one random item, right?
Yeah.
Also, maybe one more, because... No, wait, I was thinking about maybe 2 random items, because one of them can be Ocean Title Deed.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
An awkward situation, but maybe it's gonna be simple from here, who knows?
Yeah, like, it could just be, like, magic in Shrine Grotto into, like, Shrine or something.
Oh, there's so much money here.
Well, that actually makes it to where he doesn't have to kill a bird now, I think.
He did withdraw money earlier so that he could do...
He withdrew 100.
Yeah, so it just depends on how much money Dodo actually has.
Oh, but he's gonna be 100 short no matter what, so...
Yeah. So we might be seeing a bird kill. Or actually, no, you probably just get the...
Just go kill the
off Termina Field.
Oh yeah, if you remember that one.
Yeah.
Wait, Dodo doesn't have 500 in the bank?
I don't think so.
No, he has 400 because he withdrew for the keg.
Oh, that is foul. Oh,
Well, he withdrew for the keg, and then he withdrew another 100 for so that he could do the day, so that he could have $200 for North Czech.
Did he not have an opportunity to deposit meanwhile? Cause wow, this is not
Nah,
good.
he went straight to Swamp after.
I don't know. He had so much money at several points. I don't know.
That's right. There's also these back Zora Cape checks. And Pinnacle Rock. Oh, jeez.
We saw Zora Cape on Dodo's side.
Yeah,
No, we didn't see. Oh yeah, you're right.
Because we got Moonsteer, which gave us.
He gave us $100.
What a turn of events! I think Guppy's straight up ahead here right now, right?
Yeah. Well,
I
once it
think
gets a
so.
song, yeah, he's officially ahead. I think.
It depends on what Guppy decides to do. Like Guppy has to decide to then go up into Akana from here. Still technically not having Akana access, and the only thing in Akana they can do is Shrine Grotto.
Am I good to unmark the question mark on Mirror Shield, or not a Mirror Shield, on Wallet for sewers?
Probably,
No.
honestly.
Because we haven't seen Garo yet.
Check Ligado mask before, because this would be another way the hero confirmed. But Mirror Shield, it has to be Mirror Shield as well, unless Sonata Jane can still happen.
Yeah, it can definitely still happen in Stone Tower Temple. It's like technically first. That would be so funny, actually, if Mirror Shield was Song of Storms.
Yeah, as chat mentions, 80 minutes in and we haven't done a single dungeon yet.
But then, okay, imagine it is Song of Storms, right? And it is actually the WAF for for Pamela. Imagine this whole seed ends in Pamela required. Still possible.
Magic
here. I think you buy the bean and then you enter Ikana, because I think he might just go all the way to Stone Tower Temple right now.
No, but
Because,
like, why though?
If the grotto is magic, you just go up
Oh,
and then you
yeah.
never come back.
That's the Grotto's magic for sure. Yeah.
It's a really weird last stretch of checks here, because all the kind of crap now is in logic. There's like barely isolated Hungry Goron and Mountain Village stuff everywhere else, but maybe I guess, I mean, I'm assuming it's magic, because it should be magic, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
really.
think it has to be mad. Well, okay. Yeah, Pamela.
I think Dodo's on a good track here for Bank 3, actually. I think they just get it now.
It really sucks to double deposit from here, but you got it done, I guess.
Yeah, so honestly, I think...
No, he's 53
oh!
short.
Wait, what?
He's
Oh!
53 short.
Oh, no way! Come on! Oh, this
That's
is so much time
funny.
lost now.
That's so funny.
He's gonna keep
like,
man.
they laughed at me for
Oh,
killing
no.
me with a stick.
My spin attack mastery! Oh, I guess we're doing this. Never mind.
But yeah, Guppy's buying the beam. He's onto it.
Okay, so 81 minutes. We're finally gonna go to our final wath, right?
I wonder if Guppy's realizing that they're behind and is just like, I'm not playing these minigames.
And you say that as he goes to.
Yeah, I might have spoke
Southern
too
Swamp.
soon. Might have spoke too soon.
I don't like to see this, but you have to say it actually routes. And without the confirmation that it's magic in Ikana Canyon, maybe it's not best to isolate this. It kind of sucks that he's gonna go back here if he gets the picker box, but whatever. I think it's this is maybe questionable, but it's definitely a standard play. For
Ooh, here's an
Oh!
interesting play for Dodo going into magicless GBT.
What? You're not gonna finish Bank 3? Huh?
I know I criticized like a couple of Dodo's plays here, and then I immediately walked back, but there's no way, dude. There's no way. Like, come on.
No way. You're 50 rupees short of Bank 3 and you don't just run it?
Always
just, like-
over Route Bank, man. I keep saying this. Always over Route Bank. Oh my
You don't
god.
you don't just kill one Dodongo and be on your way?
Yeah, exactly. Like, so many stuff in terms of feel. I don't know.
Because you can't even beat this.
80 rupees right there or something.
If this turns out well for Dodo, I'm gonna scream.
If it's magic here, I don't know, like, sell your soul or something.
Seriously, if magic ends up being here, I'm gonna lose it. Like, if Dodo somehow walks away with this being a good decision, I'm gonna go nuts.
I think the thing that Dodo is looking for the most here is opening the brown chest, though.
Just for the money?
I mean...
Well, you're okay, here's maybe some logic. You're progressing your GBT clearing while looking for your last 53 bucks.
I guess, but like...
It's very sketch to double dip GBT.
It's so
Okay,
slow.
Guppy is headed...
Oh
Guppy is now
God.
headed to Icona, by the way.
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Fires!
Oh my God!
Wait,
no,
wait,
that means magic is Shrine Grotto, right?
Yeah.
Or Ocean Title Deed.
Arcana is our magic.
Oh my God! I hate this game.
Okay, hear me out. It's 100% not over, because I think Guppy's just gonna full clear Stone Tower Temple. And with the statue room and planning the beanie and whatnot, that's a hefty time loss.
Listen, I know I would probably do fireless GBT first, but honestly, it's kind of a 50-50 what you'd rather do. But he definitely grabbed the bean and the water already, so this is not going to be good.
Fireless GBT here is the low commitment route, but like, you gotta take the one go into Icona and everything. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's real, yeah.
I think Oak Soaring is respectable. I think it's an okay play, but you're just... There's one item remaining, right? And it would be really good to skip STT full clear.
Okay, I want to give kudos to Guppy. He got the Goron jump boost from a real bomb chew.
No way, that's sick.
Yeah, it's kind of precise. He paused buffer that even. Okay, Dodo, don't do all. Okay.
We're doing war, baby!
War time!
I know the situation that Dodo is in, and that skipping ward is super sketchy here because he barely have anything in logic, but I don't... He's gonna soar out of ward, right? So this is okay, maybe.
It's not Icona Ledge, by the way.
I think Guppy kind of needs this. Because, like, I don't think Guppy... I think, honestly, like, Dodo is 53 rupees away from pretty much being in go mode at this point.
So we just got Shiro is Mask of Truth non-required. Wow.
That's pretty fun.
I think this is gonna heavily depend if Guppy God routes
big chest.
GBT right away.
Yeah, alright, there's our magic. Alright, so Dodo has to do Bank 3, and Guppy has to do Great Bay Temple.
We are in no mode.
Now, technically speaking, we don't know whether... we don't know which song is Sonata yet. Very technically speaking.
Oh, Dodo's ward fight sucks.
Wait a sec, wait.
Sideways a lot. Oh,
never mind. We definitely know at this point that, that Mirror Shield is Sonata. Never mind.
And we know the Song of Storms is Blue Boss Form.
Yes, because our first clear could at this point be Snowhead Temple if you really wanted it to be.
We are now, yes.
Oh no!
Oh man!
Oh no. Yeah, honestly, I think this looks in Dodo's favor.
I'm not even gonna give my opinion anymore because I know Guppy's more biased to not leave this check behind. I hate this check. I will never do it. But we're on the stream. We like to see this because it means the race is getting closer.
No, like I think it's weird. It's so weird because like I think what's gonna happen is Guppy's probably just gonna full clear Stone Tower Temple. But like Dodo literally just has to deposit 53 rupees, get the Giddo, and then just rush. You know.
I will say so. Guppy's not gonna miss those fire arrows really, in GBT when he goes there.
No, you're not gonna miss the fire arrows, but it's just about how much time you're gonna waste before getting them is the issue.
You're also you have magic, so I can see Guppy being like, oh, I'll just go do fireless GBT and get it out of the way.
It depends if he chooses to full clear Stone Tower Temple here. That's literally I think it's the only variable, really. And
yeah,
I think he's gonna see it. I don't think he's gonna soar out of climbing the tower.
Probably not. No, probably not. At the very least, we're gonna
do healing checks. This is so bad. Oh my god.
Well, actually, wait, was it Macau money?
Maybe.
It better be.
It might have been a silver.
If it's 50, he's routed, I guess.
Oh, choose according to Sabre.
Oh.
The awkward thing. Okay, so there's no way Dodo doesn't complete bank, but his literal best option here is to roll grass in Termina and bonk the tree to get the rupees. It's not even close. I don't think he has anything else.
You just go get the chest in the southern Termina.
He doesn't know that. He never got a chest.
Did he never open that brown?
It's because I think Dodo opens Observatory, and you really don't want to open that chest if you're doing Observatory. You're just walking through South Termina during the end of the old lady wait, and you just see that chest, and you're like, okay, it's bad. Who cares?
I see.
But on South Opener, you can do it two ways. You can just go for the grotto, the hole-in-one, and then you look forwards before you enter the grotto. You can peek the chest during the cutscene and not open it. I was doing that, but you're very susceptible to miss-peek the chest. I literally lost a practice seed because of that, so I dropped it. So what you do, you get a backwalk line all the way up to the chest. And it's a really good line because the grass truncates you into going to the perfect. You literally land on the chest. You can check back Guppy's run for that.
You might want to take a peek over what Dodo's doing real quick.
Oh no, he's doing the forbidden checks.
We're doing Ocean Splatterhouse chest, baby.
I was talking to Guppy. This is like one of the worst checks in Season 4 by far. I think it's like Hungry Goron is the worst one, and this is like the tier below.
I agree with that, yeah.
Mikau already takes so long, and this check is so bad.
Yeah.
I don't know what's the check per minute here. I think Dodo messed up not farming more money in the first place. But I wonder what are the stats versus just rolling in Termina Field, getting money and deposited. I think it would be a faster immediate check than Mikau, honestly. Although it doesn't route with anything you have to sort out, but oh my god. This is so criminal, man. Does Dodo have what's it called?
Captain
Did Dodo
Set?
do Camaro yet?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so yeah, you can't even route this Termina money farming with Camaro. There's another variable. Let's see if Guppy goes back to Stone Tower Temple, because there's the map chest is big.
Is it? Do you do? Oh, this chest is big. Oh wait, no, this is small chest. And then
It's the best item here, unironically.
True. That's fair. Literally nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, in terms of bank, being a bank specialist here, I think Dodo should have done one, like mid-game deposit whenever he was. I think he was in clock time at one point with like 200 rupees or something. I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure he was, because there's no way. I think one more deposit would have.
Fires.
Fires
was in GBT on Compass Chest.
All right, we're seeing a rupee bird.
Is Dodo doing this just because of 53? I guess it's faster technically.
I think it might be 57. But...
That was beautiful.
Unless we're wrong and it's like 157.
Oh, wait, okay. You guys were giving me the wrong count. I was here, routing bank in my head.
I said unless. We might not be wrong.
Wait, he needs more? Wait, what?
I guess so.
Is he misremembering?
Oh, I think he misclicked.
What? How do you misclick? How do you misclick going to clock down?
I've misclicked swords like more times than I can count. I totally understand it.
Well, no, like misclicking a sword, like I've definitely done that before, but like misclicking going to clock town, like you don't even click any buttons.
It's just a brain thing, you know.
You know, yeah, that's fair. Honestly fair.
I think there's no.
Hey.
Okay, so when it comes to we having a race right now, I think there's literally no way that Guppy doesn't do Great Bay Temple immediately. I hope so, knowing, you know, his flowcharting and whatnot. But there's a non-zero chance that he just goes to Stone Tower Temple or Secret Shrine. I don't think he will ever do it, but
okay, I don't know if he does. I don't know if you do Secret Shrine before, but maybe you do Stone Tower Temple.
You might do regular Stone Tower Temple.
Such a good option here because of the reasons you said. It's just a complete non-commitment. 3 checks, or yeah, 3 checks. 3
I would wait to do Stone Tower Temple though until I've done, because I can beat. You can beat GBT now with your magic, so you just want to push your progression, and fire arrows might be along the way.
Yeah, exactly. I think unless Guppy gets the fancy play syndrome here, I think he just cold source to GBT after this.
You saved Guppy in the fancy play syndrome, and he went and showed us the fun tricks on Dampe and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to throw this word around, but I think not isolating bad was a little bit of this fancy play stuff. But you know, given that he committed to doing bad since isolating Old Lady, the rest of the stuff was good. Unfortunately, you just got to, you know, just gotta be fast on the weird Dampe strat. It's just there's no way around it.
Yeah, because we had required Dampe for couples match that gave us later.
I wonder if Guppy's plan was to always isolate Grandma and just full clear your grave in one shot.
Fires was in GBT on Compass Chest.
And Dodo's pretty much in go mode. They just gotta grab Sonata off the Mirror Shield.
And we're in go mode because we have all the items required.
Yes, this is true.
And we are at the 135 mark, and we are getting our first bomb.
Hooray! Woo! Clap, clap, clap. I don't think we're going to be seeing... is there still sub-2 possibilities? Are people fast? Are God Tier players fast enough?
I would say no, but I don't know. How long does GBT take?
Like 10 minutes, I think.
And how long does go mode Snowhead?
I don't. My guess is no. Like my assumption is no, but
we're gonna probably be really low sub 2 or really low 2.
Yeah, probably low 2 is what we're looking at.
Great Temple is like 5 to 6 or something, right?
I don't know, man. You know, I'm not good at the game, so like whenever I do Great Bay Temple, and like whenever Great Bay Temple's my last temple, it's like, all right, I know I'm gonna finish in 15 minutes.
At least we're fierce eating. We have fierce DD for everything. I'm curious where the other magic was.
6 minutes. All right, then maybe. I don't. Maybe we're looking at this up too. Then if Guppy goes straight GBT right now. All right, let's see. Pull out the ocarina. Do it.
Oh no! He's going back. Oh no! He sees the 2 big chests. He can't resist it.
This is not good.
No, he's
leaving. It's gonna take a while for us to give up.
No,
really
he might just be soaring back to Stone Tower Temple just to flip. Oh, where did he soar?
Wait,
what was that soar? Clock Town. Miss soar.
No, but it's like
big raid
or something. I think it's Keaton, right?
Revan with the raid of 19 people. We're doing bar kids.
What's happening? What is like this to do, Guppy? Oh, what? Is he just playing to not lose here or something?
Welcome 19 new people where we
have questions.
What is going on?
Guppy better be way ahead here because come on, man. I got the bunny hood at least, but
You're not gonna do GBT. You're not gonna do fireless GBT here.
wait, he has Kamado mask as well. Yeah, like yeah, that's right, Tony. Like if you have to spend a sword, spend the sword to the temple.
Oh no! What?
I know you're playing against Dodo and whatnot, but come on, there's a like okay, there are these weird clock down checks. There's a whole uninverted stone tower temple with 2 big chests. There's a whole secret shrine.
No
You can ward skip here. You can absolutely skip ward.
That was so sick. Sorry. At the
Oh,
very
well,
least,
using
he's
the
so good
box.
with Scott that hit the pumpkin with the box.
Oh, Guppy's a certified box user for sure.
So true. Oh my god, what is going on, man?
It's gonna take a while for us to really know the timing difference and who's ahead or not, but meanwhile, oh my god, it's... Guppy has his whole show, it's all about where he decides to go here, and we're just in for the ride.
Seriously, it's honestly really solely gonna depend on where Guppy is once Dodo finishes STT. Once Dodo finishes STT is where we will know.
That's pretty much correct.
Like, the only other thing that Dodo has up on Guppy is like partial GBT completion.
Yeah, he didn't Song of Time away that. That's really good for Dodo for sure. A really good seed to just keep the cycle as well, because no ladder to cafe and, you know, gold dust was never gonna be in logic.
GBT! Let's see it! Right after he grabs his bomber key, let's see the GBT.
I wonder if he, like, double times picture and goes to swamp because of, you know, check per minute, immediate check value per
No,
se or whatever.
he set up midnight meeting, so he's not going to double time.
Yeah, so what's the best time waster? GBT! GBT time waster!
I
Let's
agree.
go!
Let's do that GPT.
It's a good time waster. Let's see it! Here's the sword! GBT!
That's BGBT.
Yeah!
Yeah!
This is a
We
close
got a
race.
race!
This is gonna be a race for sure. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is gonna come down to pure execution.
Between two of our top runners.
Honestly, I don't think we could have asked for a better race. Not only was there a ton of content in this, but also just a super tight race at the end now.
Well, this is so good for sure.
Dodo, or Guppy showing us the content while Dodo showing us good routing. Then you basically switch and Guppy getting showing execution.
I mean, good routing until Bank 3 showed up.
Yes.
Yeah, that bank 3. Oh my god.
I'm a certified member of Bank Police here. I'm not liking what I see, you know, just to be clear.
He's slowing time
Why? Oh, just for the.
because he doesn't know fire arrows are right.
Well, why would you slow time anyways? There's no way this is gonna take you all the way to day 2. What else are you expecting
I
to
have
do
no
night
idea
1?
why he inverted, honestly. I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because this would spend for a midnight meeting too, right? It's perfect.
Yeah. Like, there's no way it takes you. What is that?
Although
Like
you
10
really don't want
in-game
to.
hours?
You really don't want to redeem midnight meeting anyway, because you have shrine and 2 big chests in STT.
Yeah.
So this kind of sucks, really.
Root.
He has done swap. Yeah, both our runners did swap archery.
Oh my
I think
God.
this should be it. I
Guppy
think
did
from
not
here,
do
Guppy's
counter.
a little bit ahead, or it's like dead even or something.
I
It
think
is-
it's really
I
weird,
would
right?
lean towards Guppy slightly right now.
Yeah, I think Guppy's a bit ahead.
It's tough. It depends on how much trolled Dodo still gets by Twin Roving or Twin Molt here.
The troll is real.
Man, whoever said the race was over at like graveyard, you were sadly mistaken.
Wasn't me, I swear.
I think, Chad, all it takes is a bank routing, you know?
Bank routing gets you every time.
Yeah, even though, well, Dodo has like 2 switches done, but he doesn't have these 2 switches done, so it's about even now.
Yeah, he has to do the.
Weird.
He has to freeze the thing, green valve, and then do the switcheroo in the lobby here.
I mean,
Okay.
And he's gonna go straight for water wheel, if I'm not mistaken.
I guess for Dodo, at least you spawn in canyons, so at the very least you can just immediately go
And do
get your
egos.
Sonata.
Oh yeah, we have to do this as well. I forgot
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
Guppy couldn't
You got
do it because he
Sonata
didn't have
yet?
fire.
No,
Guppy didn't have fire, so he couldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, on the total tally, that is one less sword for Dodo, I guess, if you're really counting. That's what.
Well, I
16
mean,
seconds.
Dodo's gonna have to soar back to GBT after going there and
Okay.
then soaring out. So
And-
it's really weird.
Yeah.
Guppy is in go mode!
Yay! Alright.
Guppy uninvert!
Nah, it eventually has like an invert, play like a billion times. So
Here's
I
the
don't know if he
question.
can skip if he can do a natural transition. I think he can. Yeah, it should be, he's uninverting here.
Yeah, I was like,
you-
yeah, you need
when
an
you-
uninvert.
Do you just go Knight 3 now? When do you go Knight 3 in this scenario?
I would do it
With-
right before George.
With our 2 longest dungeons out of the way?
I think it's gonna be.
You have to
weird
do
because-
ego still though, ego still. So I would say right before George.
Yeah, you have 2 short ones and egos. I think for the 2 dungeons and egos, I think it's just enough time, like exactly. I don't think he's gonna be able to do one natural day transition here. I think he's just gonna pick a place to double time and just double time.
Yeah, probably. I mean, honestly, you got so many good places to double time though, just because like
Yeah,
dungeons
maybe like
and
a
egos.
cemetery, like before Jorg and stuff.
Yeah, honestly,
Aw,
before
darn,
Jorg,
we're not gonna
is
see
probably
Ward
good.
again.
No, unfortunately, or I guess fortunately for a lot of people, we're not gonna see. We're not no 2 warts. Yeah, 2 warts is too many.
Man, I gotta say, it was so unfortunate seeing that ward fight, because I'm having the trouble myself of ward walking sideways. Hovering sideways, I guess.
Super hype.
It's gonna come down to execution, really, between these 2.
It truly is. Like, honestly, we couldn't have asked for a better match.
Losers bracket semifinals. Moving on. Who do they move on to play?
Boo.
Oof.
Winner of
Wasn't
this
it
was on
Boo
the
that dropped-
Boo.
Wasn't it Boo that dropped Dodo down, or was it Boo that dropped Guppy down?
He did
think
both, right?
No, they were on separate sides of the bracket, I think.
Nobody.
I'm gonna
no,
look
I
it up
think
now.
he in.
I'm pretty sure Dodo's on the. I thought Dodo was on the. Wait, Dodo's on the top half. I think you're right, actually. Yeah.
Boo beat
Okay,
Guppy for
Boo
sure.
beat Dodo. Boo beat Dodo. And Guppy lost to Boo.
Alright, so it'll be a rematch against Boo for whoever ends up winning this.
One way or another, it's a rematch.
And then winner of that goes on to face our very own commentator here, Spec. In the grand finals of grand finals.
Because
Oh
Spec
no,
beat
Dodo's saddling
Boo.
for the switch here. You never want to see this. I think he had like an untargeted side hop or something weird position.
I mean, I guess it's. Nah, I still hate flipping that switch.
Okay,
Flipping is
Spec,
so bad. Yeah.
question for you. If you had to choose between Boo, Guppy, and Dodo for the grand final, who would you want to race?
Oh man, did I have to reveal that much right now?
Well, you're kind of sitting and waiting. I mean, if I get the next race, I'd be asking you in the next race between those 2.
I mean, I'm gonna say water is wet here for just that. Guppy's definitely the best one, I would say for sure. Guppy's the best of the 3 players.
So, do you want to play against Guppy then?
I mean, you know, for
You
the
gotta prove that you're the
blah,
best.
Blah,
You
whatever,
gotta
you know, it would be fun.
Now listen, you gotta play against Guppy and then have even crazier routing, okay?
Yeah, maybe like, you know, in reservation skip, immediately night 3 stuff if it happens.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, we're about to get George.
No,
man,
oh wait,
Dodo
we did our
is
double
serious.
times right before George.
So we are correct in assuming when he would do it.
Guppy has to get the song, but that's it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like it's neck and neck between these two.
We'll know just how neck and neck it is once Guppy gets the song is when we'll know how far ahead one of them is.
Exactly.
And George is dead.
You think did Dodo already go to night 3?
Yes, Dodo is well, yeah, he's on night 3.
Alright.
Maybe he's gonna
Whoa,
invert.
that was sick.
Without it.
Sora just pops out of the water there if you just dive. That's cool. Oh. Oh. Dodo good?
Oh, barely got in the hole.
Oh.
He doesn't have the boss key?
He couldn't. He
guess
didn't
not.
have magic.
Oh yeah, no magic.
Oh, come on, Dodo, don't fumble.
Oh. Nerves are getting to him. Guppy's not getting Egos yet. Not feeling it.
It's gonna take a while to get proper confirmation of who's ahead, but
Yeah.
not a big deal.
Nope.
Guppy's
Good.
still inverted, right? Why? Oh my god.
Guppy is not inverted anymore.
Oh, he's not. Oh, he just. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. I didn't see him double timing. Whatever.
Yeah. Big water wheel. Big ice skip.
Man, it's so crazy how much execution counts in these randomizers.
And honestly,
sooner or
like,
later, you're gonna find yourself in these very close races, and you definitely want to get your stuff together.
yeah, right. I still got a long way to go, my end, and I don't know if I'll ever get there. But
It's like, you know, from the time you play 1 seed or 2 seeds, you can just be hammering on the lab, the practice run. It will 100% pay off for sure.
I don't know why I just struggle so much with practice, but now is not the time to talk about that.
Shadow, he has the required item to get it, and he knows where the song is. That's why we mark him as go mode. So.
Yep.
We know it's on Egos.
We know it's on Egos.
He knows.
Guppy knows
He
it's
knows
on
it.
Egos. We have Mirror Shield.
Yeah, just by having the 3 song items, you can confirm that they have all the songs, along with all the other items, of course.
Yep. Man, you know, we almost got a full tracker, except for Lens. I mean, like, obviously we don't have maxed out bow or bombs or bottles, but, like, still. We almost have a fully colorized tracker.
Len's always being the weird one. And Dodo doesn't have the bunny hood, huh?
Ow!
Gonna spend a little bit more time in Clock Town going to Majora.
Get owned. That's the difference maker, the, like, 2 seconds, if even.
Although I think from the last boss, I think it's gonna be awkward to put the bunny hood as well. Although no,
I mean, yeah.
Leaving Woodfall for last, as soon as you hookshot the last room thing, I think you can just put FD bunny hood, and then the other items not even gonna matter.
Yeah.
Get to do a little of FD for once.
It's true. We will get the maybe see a little FD. Or
I think Guppy's
they'll
definitely
just, or honestly, their third equip in that scenario could just be GFS if they don't wanna. If they just rather do the Big Fairy Sword, but Guppy taking a fall.
And we're free falling.
I think that's what Dodo kind of needs. Ooh, Dodo's going to Adola first. So now now nobody will know who's actually ahead.
Yeah.
We will know when we get to the clock tower.
Yeah. Honestly, it's better that way. Just leave it up to more suspense and speculation. Someone's gonna finish first. And honestly, are we still? I think we're still looking at sub 2. No, I don't know if we're looking at sub 2s anymore.
We're gonna be just above.
If anything, it's really close for sure.
Yeah. I don't know if you can do Woodfall and Snowhead, and on Dodo and on Guppy's side also Egos and Majora in 8 minutes. Like, I don't think so, but you know, could be proven wrong.
Everything
I'd be
is
happy to
pretty
be
sure
proven
on the
wrong.
list, but you know.
Yeah. It just feels like a lot, I guess. God, this is such a fun race to commentate.
Yeah, I'm glad
I was
we.
gonna talk about how Dodo skipped the refills because he's not gonna need magic here necessarily. But then he went for the refills anyway. Because you usually jump off the edge from the side, you can get an immediately ledge grab into the refill zone. And then you don't even have to wear Deku, although that's probably a timing thing. I never timed it. But he just went back and forth for it.
Here's our Great Fairy Sword.
Maybe we're gonna see a quick kill.
I love doing the bomb Great Fairy Sword tactic or.
I've been practicing that a little bit, but it's really hard.
Do you hit him with a Great Fairy Sword like as he's like before he starts running up the wall?
As he's going up the wall, I think he's invincible for a little bit, but it's just enough. Oh, okay, yeah, he got an explosion, that's unfortunate. Oh, he's going for the... Come on, man. Target less elemental out. It was fine, though. I don't think there's a cooldown if you miss it.
Oh yeah. And Goat is dead on Guppy's side, picking up the remains.
We're not gonna know until Clock Tower.
Maybe we are looking at sub 2s actually.
I really think it's gonna be sub 2, not gonna lie, but...
I think so.
On the verge of it.
It's gonna be so close.
Yep, so Guppy has to do Woodfall Temple and first grab Sonata and then do Woodfall Temple, whereas Dodo has to do Woodfall Temple and then do a Snowhead Temple. Fortunately, because of how both of them decided to route, we won't get to know who was actually winning until they all finish their respective dungeons, so
I just want to point out,
enjoy the ride.
Guppy did the temples in reverse order.
Yes!
Reverse dungeon order. Actually.
Yeah, you did it. You did Stone Tower Temple, then you did Great Bay Temple, Snowhead Temple, and now you're going to be doing Woodfall Temple.
Hell yeah.
So Dodo is losing a tiny bit of time here on the pauses. He should really have bow, hook shot, and Great Fairy here. Although, he has to have the hook shot, but gonna have to unequip at the top of Stone Tower and wait. And we see Ice Arrows for W.
Ooh, the Ice Arrow, this guy. Egos, Ice Arrow Egos. Nice, love it.
W really leans towards using the Ice Arrow, even with the big sword, getting that finishing blow at the end.
Alright, so at this point...
is good, but I just spam the big sword. I think it's still way better, even though it's kind of a volatile fight.
So at this point, it is full. Woodfall Temple versus Snowhead Temple. And I think Woodfall Temple is faster?
It's a little bit faster in go mode.
Yeah, especially if you have to go through Path of Snowhead. So I think we can probably say Guppy's ahead at this point.
Yeah, for a little bit, I think he definitely is.
As long as nothing major happens. We don't know how close it actually is, but...
I don't want to curse this race either, but Guppy is not the kind to miss Majora or fumble on it or anything, especially with FD.
Yeah, it should. Majora at this point should be a pretty easy cleanup.
5 hearts,
both
double
of our
defense,
runners?
but Fierce DD.
Yeah, like I don't think we're gonna be seeing anything unless Majora is particularly awful. I don't think we're gonna see anything crazy.
No, well, he'll just struggle on a Dolwa instead.
Yeah.
I think Guppy's Dodo is gonna be even faster because he's gonna have FD in the inventory. Dodo gotta jump, even though it's a minimal time loss. We're sitting here at a cloud of judgment because this is such a extensive go mode. We can just nitpick every single time loss that happens.
Well, when both of the runners are in go mode and they're neck and neck.
Like, yeah, when they're this close to each other, it really all does come down to the little things that happen throughout the race that really determine who wins and who is knocked out of the event in 4th place. Yeah.
Then I go from bank police to execution police.
You got so many badges. You must have a drawer full of them. Tricky. Yeah, I think this is Guppy's race to lose at this point. This is almost certainly Guppy's race to lose.
See if Dodo misses the jumps. I'm looking at Dodo's timer as well. I think he might have to invert. This is very close.
Oh yeah, we're almost getting down to the final minute. Woo. I don't know.
How does Dodo even take in-game time? I have no idea. Oh, we see an invert.
He's doing the invert, yeah, he realizes it himself.
I thought he played double time too soon, and yeah, I think it was way too soon. It's 13 seconds, man, you don't want to see it.
Oh yeah, there's Bunny Hood Pierce Deity. There it is.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta think about those things, dude. Save a few pauses.
And Adalwa is down. I blinked.
Yeah, and yeah, Guppy ends up being ahead by a fair margin, actually. Still close,
yeah,
but
probably like 2-ish minutes, maybe a minute and a half.
that is crazy.
He grabbed it at 59:45.
I'm sorry, I don't think we can do Majora in 5 seconds.
I don't think so. Just so close to the sub 2, but welcome to the 2-hour mark.
Happy 2 hours, people! We are just at the finish line. Shout out real quick to these 2 amazing runners that are neck and neck, Dodo and bcguppy. Saberstorm, thank you very much for tracking, and Spec and Tony Big Blind for joining me in the comms booth.
It's crazy that the early game went the way it was, and I think Guppy surely ended up losing a fair bit of time there. And then Bank 3 hits, and it's
This was a very spicy race on between these 2 runners. Not item location, but the runner's execution and routing.
I think he had a bit of everything, honestly.
And I can just probably feel the tension that is in both players as like they periodically check the race room to see if the other one is finished yet.
I think neither of them can tell. Maybe Guppy could be a little bit upset because of the early game, and then Dodo just took so long to get Gibdo masked in comparison.
Yeah,
exactly,
he's almost last location there.
It's when you feel your run was definitely very imperfect, but, you know, who knows still.
My guess is
like
Dodo was thinking that Mirror Shield was the lot there, and so of course didn't push Bank 3 as much.
both of them have
was
a
100% the way of the hero, but it just has to. Just Bank 3 had to be routed. It's just that.
I mean, realistically, both of them were the way of the hero.
Yeah,
Like,
both items
they're pretty
were
much both equally way of the hero there. Alright, yeah, so Dodo is about 2 minutes behind exactly. So About 2 minutes off they're gonna end up, if both of them end up finishing, which I
And we
imagine.
will get them both in for an interview.
Nice.
How spicy was this race? I think very spicy. We got to see some stuff from Guppy in the Big Po and on Skull Kid.
Yeah, some absolutely insane routing from Guppy. In at least some of our opinions. Some very interesting routing to say the least. And it ended up being did bank 3 first and had some better execution along the way, I guess. Or better decision making. I don't know what you want to call it. Excuse me.
I think Guppy's route was solid, but in terms of outcome, the whole graveyard thing and having to reroute Old Lady and whatnot, having that being that long without Goron Mask definitely took a toll on his final time. But it's not like he threw away the seed or anything. Not even close, actually.
No, definitely not. I mean, look, he came back to still win it, so clearly he made decisions. He made good decisions.
That's some ball strolling, but that's it.
GG's Guppy.
GG's Guppy.
Thank you, that was really fun.
An absolutely wild race.
And GG's Dodo.
GG's. Such a fun race to watch, honestly, and be a part of.
It was a really good watch, I would say, for sure.
That was a fun seed to play. My entire first cycle, I don't think I've had this much fun playing first cycle in any tournament, I think. I think this is my favorite cycle 1 that I've ever played in a tournament match. This was so fun to do the whole graveyard with just a blast mask and a captain's hat. When I saw the hint that Dampe had a couples mask, like, I just had the biggest grin on my face, knowing that I could go to the graveyard and kill the Big Po with sticks, and I was totally comfortable with it. And it kind of took a while to kill it, but killing the Iron Knuckles and stuff with 4 hearts, it was very fun, and I did not cringe nearly as much as I could have if I had died to the Iron Knuckles or something. So yeah, it was a really fun seed, and the Fire Arrow location was very fair. And pulling the Gibdo when I did felt extremely good. Holy moly!
Yeah, you know me. I always talk about bank routing way more than I should, and the bank 3 having Gibdo mask, we're definitely talking about that, and it pretty much decided a lot of the race for sure.
It was interesting though, because I got the magic in Canyon before Dodo did, of course, because he last location to Gibdo mask, I was told. So I got to do some checks in Inverted Stone Tower Temple, and then I had to do some Clock Town cleanup because there was a cafe mask in there. But on the other hand, Dodo had to do Wart, he had to do Town Archery, he had to do Deep Cape, which I never did. He checked the Picto box, presumably, and he had to dip Great Bay Temple in general, which is pretty slow to have to come back for, but yeah, in the end it ended up being a really close race, despite the very different routing. And I feel like I probably won, not because of the route that I chose, but because I just had a really good run in general this seed. I didn't really mess up too much, and I did everything quite quickly, I would say.
Yeah, your consistency was definitely nice. And I think, and I think the Gibdo placement rewarded you immensely. One last thing, I want to ask you specifically. On the first cycle, I know you're capable of all the weird strats and stuff, but I thought you were gonna bail without doing bats. I thought you were still gonna catch the old lady stuff, and play a little bit safe, because you can do the weird pole hut strat, but is it really worth it in terms of speed and stuff? I thought you were gonna play just safe, but I guess you planned to just do everything super, like, right away.
I mean, I was very invested in killing the Big Po for Dampe with sticks. So at that point, I was like, okay, let's do the cool route. Let's do the cool route just for the the restream clout. I could have soared after day 1 grave, done Old Lady and then went back to the graveyard. That was something I seriously considered. But there was a bottle on the fairy fountain that I had scummed over, and I'm like, you know what, I could probably just do like some kind of like cycle 2, day 2 instant play where I don't have to route an Old Lady. I can just save Kome and then do the south, especially after the Decumask. Or I could do something weird like scum day 2 woods and then do Kome night 1, sorry, waiting for Old Lady. But I was really hoping for something cool behind the couples mask too. Like I was hoping for, of course, Goron mask there, but it ended up just being light arrows and it didn't really give me anything to do night 1 cycle 2. So I had to do a really slow route where I did day 1 Deku Playground, and then I like ran out because there's a silver rupee so that I could pull bank 2 without a sword to kill as much in-game time as I could, and then I went west again just to kill time, and I ended up not having to wait that long for Old Lady, but it still felt very slow, especially considering that if I had done the wood sooner, I would have been able to pull the Zora and the Goron quicker, and that would have been substantially better for going west with.
Yeah, I have that same perception as well. Meanwhile, on Dodo's screen, I think Dodo, I don't know where you got the Dampe hint, but I think you didn't even have a chance to do the whole graveyard in one go, even if you wanted to with weird strats. So we just saw basic, very traditional, and I like that. I really like that. Just getting the keg from the Old Lady into day 2 woods, and then getting a lot of stuff in Woodfall, and then just you have a lot of stuff to do on the second cycle.
Yeah, so I inverted night 1 to do graveyard before Old Lady. Then I did Old Lady. Day 2, Road to Swamp. There I found the Dampe hint, and I just wanted to die on 4 feet.
I
was sure Guppy would do it in 1 go. Sorry.
I think it was fine because it sucks to double dip the graveyard for Dampe, but you gotta think realistically. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. It sucks that you would never find Icona access to, at least have something to do after Dampe. But it is what it is, and given that you did a clean bow fight, it was fine in the end for sure, in my opinion. You had Goron mask already and stuff.
Yeah, it felt pretty bad until I found Goron on Woodfall, and there I was like, okay, maybe that can give me a fighting chance because Guppy's probably not getting it that early, and I was right about it. But yeah, in the end, it's a casino on bank 3. I'm not too sad. I'm not too mad I lost. I could have done better for sure. I messed up a few things. Maybe I would have won if I hadn't, but I'm not even sure. But yeah, I'm also relieved that the tournament's over. I was starting to have a bit enough, and losing to in my opinion, the best player. Losing to Guppy is nothing to be ashamed of, so it's probably the best exit.
And by that little of a margin even. One last thing that I particularly want to know, because I gotta say, I was watching your screen and I was like, oh, Dodo doesn't have enough money in the bank. Oh, why is Dodo doing this minigame instead of skipping it? La 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 la. Minigame wise, I think it was fine because you were at the Clocktown regions and, taking the exits, so it was, very justified in terms of Clocktown location movement. But I don't know, I was thinking, man, you didn't have 500 in the bank. I was like, didn't Dodo have a chance to do a, one intermediate deposit to at least get to 500 and just routing another one? I don't know.
It felt a bit too safe to play for bank 3 at this point. Mini games were like Sphere 1, because with the goal on Kodake, those mini games were like Sphere 1, and I'd already delayed them, because when I found my goal on Kodake, as I said, I was tilted by the Dampe hints, and I figured, okay, it's fine if my bow is behind Deku, because then you'll be full. Like, if the way to kill Dampe logically is behind Deku, because in that way you'd be at least logically forced to double dip. And right as I think that, I found bow Sphere 0, and I'm tilted, and I just I was planning on going straight to night 3 and keep doing stuff, so I did that without thinking, and because of that I couldn't do Honey and Darling anymore. So I didn't do Tarnatry or Bombers either, so I routed them later. And I ended up doing Tarnatry and Honey and Darling much later than usual, and honestly, I thought Guppy would do them very early. But yeah, actually, it's crazy to think that if I hadn't done archery,
Yeah, the only thing
Yeah,
about
if
the
you didn't do
minigames,
town archery, that's actually a minute and a half. We would have had the same time. It could have
Yeah.
actually been decided by a single town archery.
yeah, the main thing I was critical is that I think you still had a big north entry instead of, you know, having to commit to minigames and stuff. But at one point, the seed had so very few checks in logic. Like stuff was really drying up. So I don't blame like either of you for doing minigames. So Guppy doing Honey and Darling at one point and you having to do town archery. I don't blame you either because it was getting tough for sure.
yeah, exactly. It's like I wanted to play aggressive as long as I could, but yeah, it started completely drying up. Well, for me, it ended up being a complete failure. So the more aggressive I would have played, the more time I would have lost.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have much else to say other than I had a lot of fun, and I'm glad that I played this as well as I did. The only like major blemish was I fell and snow hit, and that was like the main thing. Maybe I could have done the Dampe Po a lot faster. I did miss a lot of jump slashes there, but it didn't feel like I lost that much time to it.
So did you
yeah,
kill
I'm very
Po,
grateful
Big
for.
Po with Deku sticks?
Yeah, I used sticks.
Okay, I need to see that.
Yeah, it was fun. It was really fun.
Yeah, I
We
figured.
saw
Oh, and
Skull
I did Skull Kid with Blast Mask, which I haven't actually done before. I just knew it was possible.
Oh
I
yeah,
tried a
yeah, with
backflip
the
first, and then it
backflip.
failed, and then I was like, oh, a side hop's probably way easier. So I did a side hop, and then I don't know how it reached. Like it felt like it shouldn't have reached, but maybe Skull Kid was just like hovering down slightly when
Yeah,
I
it was-
blew up in the air. Oh, I also
I think
blew up
it was
the
getting
Big Po in the air too. I killed it with my Blast Mask. That was funny.
That was really good to see
Nice.
as well. It was awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch this back and see how it went for both of us. Especially interested in the commentary. I like Spec, Sam, and Tony Big Blind very much on comms, so I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of commentary they gave us today.
Well, we were thoroughly entertained here in the comms booth and in chat. So
It was such a it was such a delight of a race to watch.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Very fun.
About my mistakes, I think to come back on my mistakes, I think my biggest were so go on water wheel. Well, the second time because I went to GBD twice. The first time was fine, except that Ward trolled me, and then the second time I missed go on water wheel twice in a row, and I was already failing the setup for the third time. So I was like, okay, fuck it, I just didn't do it. So.
You know what's
Lost
crazy?
quite some time there, and then also I missed sword at some point. I sword to Milk Road by accident. I inverted maybe for nothing. So yeah, I could have won on this, but yeah, it happens.
Oh, it was a really close race. It was definitely anyone's race. In fact,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
so close that if the fire arrows in Great Bay Temple, if they were on Wart instead of the map chest, you would win, Dodo. You would have won. And not because I would have skipped Ward or anything, but because I would have had to also do Ward, and that would have slowed me down by the minute and a half required for you to win.
Well, maybe not with GFS. Maybe with GFS you would have taken less. I don't know.
Oh, you didn't have GFS yet.
No, I did. But if you had to do
you mean
Wards
Ward
with
faster than
GFS,
90 seconds
maybe.
with GFS.
Yeah.
It's really, really questionable. This race was so close. It could have been decided by so many different factors.
Yeah, my word was slower than 90 seconds because I went in all the bad directions at very high speed, so I couldn't jump slash him. A good GFS word should take less, I think.
okay, well, it's really sad to see you go, Dodo. Amazing runner. Guppy, we wish you the best of luck versus Boo coming up. A rematch from the winners bracket.
Now you have to win.
Rematching
You
already.
have to
It
win.
feels like it
Guppy.
hasn't even been a month.
You took down the champion. You have to be the champion. You can't lose anymore.
I will do my best, Dodo. But getting to top 3 again 2 years in a row, I'll take that. I'll take that as a consolation prize. But of course, I would like to win, but it's not the end of the world if I lose. It is randomizer after all. If I'm
You,
given another Fire Arrow Casino, then so be it.
you have a possible competitor here in the comms booth if you do manage to beat Booze.
I sure do, and I look forward to possibly playing the homie Spec in grand finals. That'll be surely the race of all time.
I hope I can get the fire arrow as fast as possible for sure. And execute well, of course, but I wouldn't mind a little bit of luck in my way for sure.
If you find gold dust, just rush it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, with that, if you guys are wanting more Zelda action tonight at 11:30 p.m. Eastern, we're looking to have a Zelda 2's All Keys tournament match, and possibly at midnight we have a Zelda 2 randomizer match. Majora Mask wise, we will be looking forward to see Guppy and Boo's schedule and possibly starting up our weeklies again. So with that, we are going to just head on out because the Wind Waker match that was on DSR1 finished before we did. So everyone have a good night. Thank you very much again, Saberstorm for tracking, Spec and Tony Bigblind for joining me here in the comms booth, and Boo and not Boo, sorry, BC Guppy and Dodo for putting on an amazing race. So everyone have a wonderful night, and we'll catch you in the next race.
See you later, fellas.
Have a good one.
Bye.